We are proud to introduce WDW NT Cornac service coming this fall to WDW News Tonight. Built right into our existing show, this complimentary asterisk service will make for the best possible show experience. The service will take your personal show preferences into account and only show you the segments that are right for you. WDW NT Cornac will put together a fully enjoyable program tailored to each viewer. If you want to make the most of the show, purchase WDW NT Cornac Plus service to use our new Nick View feature. Nick View allows you to see some of the segments in the show that are otherwise unavailable to those with the standard, free WDW NT Cornac service. Want to see every segment? Our most popular segments are all available with Nick View, including those not available through WDW NT Cornac Plus. That's right. We want you to pay for each segment of the show. Of course, our Man vs. Parkin', Great Moments in History, but just the Disney Ninja Part segments will still utilize a virtual queue system that can handle up to 1 to 2 total viewers. But should you miss this opportunity, just give us money and you can see it without the hassle. WDW NT Cornac. You've never been taken advantage of like this.
Tonight! Pretend this hasn't happened before. The interactive queue is once again turned on at Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and with all those pictures of Tony Baxter hanging around, how could you not be? The walls, I hate you, Nick. The walls of the pre-show queue in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway are peeling. See, they should have been screens too, said Bob Chapek. A new series designing Disney parks is now available for streaming on the My Disney Experience app. The series explores the history of Walt Disney World from 1971 until the app crashes. Yes. You've read WDW News Today. Now it's time for WDW News Tonight.
Live from WDWNT Celebration near the Walt Disney World Resort, it's WDW News Tonight with Tom Corless and Nick LoCicero. Tonight, our Fab 50 character collection. Ideas to replace the NBA experience at Disney Springs, Magic Kingdom ticket book budgeting, and more. I'm Nick LoCicero. Now, here's your host, Tom Corless.
LoCicero did it twice. Twice with no mistakes.
That is a record.
That's
yeah.
impressive.
Love it.
I'm very impressed.
It's not going to end up in Nick View.
Yeah.
I'm excited about Nick View.
Nick View.
Yeah. We're gonna make.
You've lived your whole life in Nick View.
We're gonna. Well, I want to see what it's like through other people's eyes viewing Nick. I don't know. It'd be neat.
Yeah. Well, no one has a Nick View now. We're not switching cameras.
Oh man. Paying a premium to see.
I think it's because we're fixing the sound. It's fine.
Pay a premium to see everything the way
there
Nick
he is.
does. I love
oh, look,
it.
we gave you a plant that we definitely didn't just forget to put away from last week's show.
Hello.
That's Nick and his plant.
Yeah.
That's our next spinoff, like Tom and Shariki. It's Nick and the
We've
plant.
become friends over the course of the show.
You start off as bitter enemies.
Yes.
You and the plant. Yeah. Hello, I'm Tom Corless, and we should reward Disney for botching Rise of the Resistance by paying to not use the boarding group system they created. That's what we should all do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And if you're really enjoying this nonsense, you can leave us a super chat right here on YouTube. Your money will be used to find a replacement for Nick next week.
Ooh.
I'm joking. It'll be used to buy Lightning Lane access to attractions.
Actually, the plant's trying out. The plant might be at the podium next week.
The plant is that's next week's co-host, the plant. You know, saying that jokingly, we're going to open on a shot of that plant at that podium next week, right? Like that's the way this goes. How's your week going?
Oh, you know what? It's a fantastic week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you know, it's that week before vacation where you're like, you know, you should be getting a lot of work done. Hopefully no one from work is listening. You want to get a lot of work done because you know you're not going to be there next week, but you're thinking about vacation. That's just.
It's all right. No one from work listened when we were on their radio station.
No, so we're fine. Yeah.
They all tuned in for Larry Elder though, so they always cut the last 5 minutes of us.
Yeah.
I believe.
Luckily, I got to do my pre-shopping trip around your office, see what you bought on the cruise. Now I know what I want to get.
Out.
Yeah.
You know what you're going to buy?
Yeah.
Plush boat?
Oh, first thing,
Plush boat. Yeah,
that's amazing. Love that.
I'm just going to pet this the rest of the monologue.
I'll keep you calm.
Me petting the boat.
It's a stress boat, yeah.
The stress boat?
There you go.
Oh, anyway.
When things go wrong, hug the boat.
Oh, the stress boat.
Now we got to do that.
No, we don't. We don't. We have enough television parodies coming up the next 5 weeks. Thank you very much. But yeah, you're going on your first Disney cruise now.
Yeah. You know, I should have paid more attention during that panel a couple weeks ago. I had no idea I was going at that point.
Neither did we. There you go. Anyway. Now the news. News. Brought to you by the WDWNT Interglobe Society. Yes. Of course, we got to start with this. Disney is officially introducing their new Genie service, along with Genie Plus and Lightning Lane. Lightning Lane got its name for the amount of time it took them to name all of these services. Whatever. This man also wanted to call the minivans Thumper, let's remember. Oh. It's a real thing. Real thing that, it was a real thing. He wanted, in a meeting, he's like, can we call it Thumper? And everyone looked around and said, but why? And Bob Chapek was like, I don't know, I just like that character.
Well, it's a bunny, and bunnies move fast, right?
It's a van.
Well, no, Thumper's a bunny. Not,
well, yeah.
I know what a van.
I just don't think it makes a lot of sense.
You're thumping along, picking up passengers.
I thumped along all right. All the way to the finish line, it thumped along. Disney Genie Plus and Lightning Lane will replace free FastPass at Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resort this fall. The complimentary Disney Genie service will be built into the My Disney Experience and Disneyland apps. Oh boy. Yes, so be prepared to waste all 3 of your wishes on the Genie by just trying to make one dining reservation without it crashing. They asked the Genie 3 times for Citric Coast at 5 p.m. and it didn't work. Went right back in the bottle. With Disney, and so did I. With Disney Genie, guests will have a personalized itinerary feature that will recommend attractions, dining, entertainment, all catered to Bob Chapek and Josh D'Amaro's interests. Do we have a picture of them? There they are. There's oh, yep, there they are. We can make fun of Josh D'Amaro now. Everyone hates him too. How the mighty have fallen. There are 2 paid optional upgrades to Disney Genie, which incorporate the Lightning Lane entrance to save time in line. There's Disney Genie Plus. I think Eric's just groaning on the sofa over here about this. He's like, I can't believe this. There's Disney Genie Plus service, which for $15 per ticket at Walt Disney World, $20 per ticket, you know, because it's LA rent. Disneyland Resort. You'll allow you to choose the next available time to arrive at a variety of attractions and experiences using the Lightning Lane entrance. So, you know, FastPass, but with decals over where it used to say FastPass. Just Lightning Lane slapped over it. Disney Genie Plus will also include Disney Parks themed audio experiences for which they recommend you wear headphones. This will ensure you can't hear all the parents around you cursing when their credit cards are declined. I just want to ride Rise of the Resistance. Individual attraction selections are also available for purchase. You can schedule a time to arrive at up to 2 highly demanded attractions each day using the Lightning Lane entrance, like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Radiator Springs Racers. Pricing for this option will vary by date, attraction, park, weather, and if the groundhog saw a shadow that morning. And it'll be announced. They'll announce this pricing closer to launch after Disney is done acquiring feedback from the last 24 hours on social media. What will they pay? What is the limit? Attractions continue to offer traditional standby queues. Well, thank God. Or or a virtual queue at certain attractions like Rise of the Resistance, quote, to maximize flexibility. Yeah. Rise of the Resistance is about as flexible as I look next to a Russian gymnast. I can't bend over to tie my shoes without grunting. It's Rise of the Resistance, pretty much. As with Disneyland Paris, FastPass, FastPass Plus, and MaxPass all retired with these new paid options. Guests, of course, can choose from all of them, a mix or none, or hopefully choose not to go to a domestic Disney park and save their money and go on a cruise or to Japan. I think that's the best option for everyone at this point. Rise of the Resistance will require a Lightning Lane individual purchase. It will not be included with Genie Plus. These purchases will go directly to the contractors on Bob Chapek's new home here in the Florida Keys. It's a direct deposit. Yeah, that's a real thing, by the way, the Florida Key House. Look it up. Look it up, kids. Fun. It's under his son's name, though. Yeah, we found it, though. Disney. Hi, Disney Security. Disney Parks Experiences and Products Chairman Josh D'Amaro. Remember, we loved, like a week ago, everyone still loved him. That's over now. Used to be love, but it's over. That song, right? He said, quote, think about Rise of the Resistance. It's a highly demanded attraction. Guests show up in the morning, and they try to get into the virtual queue. We get as many people on there as we can, but inevitably, someone is disappointed. Now there's another option on top of the virtual queue, so if Rise of the Resistance is the reason you're at Disneyland or Hollywood Studios, there will be an option for you to purchase Rise of the Resistance. That's what he said. Yeah. Here's an idea, Josh. Make rides that hold the number of people who want to ride them. A novel concept. Here's another idea you can have for free. Build rides that work. I'm just spitballing.
Pretty good. Yeah. Taking notes.
Remy's Ratatouille Adventure also is going to be available through Lightning Lane. And that's because it will be using a virtual queue system beyond that. Boarding groups for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, yeah. A note, it might actually be cheaper and easier for you all to fly to France and be disappointed. Yeah. Yeah, Disney, you had 7 years to improve the capacity and functionality of this ride, and you couldn't be bothered to do it. I guess it's true what Chef Cousteau said. Anyone can executive. Monorail Orange lost power yesterday. I think it was right when that Genie announcement happened. Monorail was just like, you know what, I'm done. I've had enough. It lost power just before pulling into Disney's Contemporary Resort. No one likes that Incredibles overlay, do they? Cast members announced that guests could carefully remove the windows to help provide ventilation while stranded without power in the Florida sun. But when they went to do so, they found they were mostly already gone. They had already sold off near the Grand Floridian. They're out in the grass. Kids were tobogganing in them down the hills. Just go with it. The announcement playing through the monorail loudspeakers in the video is hard to make out, but it sounded like they said, "Por favor, manténganse alejado de la lawsuit." I believe that's what they said. I think we have a video. The rescue process was pretty interesting. I think we have a video of that rescue process. Here we go.
Coming in for a landing.
Everybody hang on!
Whoa. Just in time.
Those were all vloggers. That's why they're at Disney cheering. Yeah. Anyway, Florida man, I can't anymore. Last show, this is it, I'm done. This is the last one. How do we top this? They're charging for rides now. We can't. There'll be no better material than this, right? Oh wait, we'll top it. A Florida man, who isn't me, has been arrested in Pinellas County for sending threatening tweets to Walt Disney World executives. He sent the tweets to @Disney, which read, quote, "I will tear off the decals in Toy Story Land. I will run over your toes with an ECV. I will have my infant purchase 2 of every limited edition merchandise item." Yeah. Upon the announcement of Disney Genie, though, the man was set free by police. They were like, you know what, sir? Just go. Just go. Oh boy, here we go. The Abraham Lincoln animatronic, I don't know who saw this, was folded over in the Hall of Presidents at the Magic Kingdom this week. God, even he couldn't stay awake through the whole thing. It's bad when the camera crew laughs harder than the audience. It's always bad. This marks the first person to talk into their crotch at the Magic Kingdom since that guy who yelled at his kidney stone to come out on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Come on! Go! I've been folded over at Magic Kingdom before after eating at Tony's. I was in the same pose on the steps outside the restaurant. As to why Lincoln fell over, just a guess, but it may have something to do with that new John Wilkes Booth animatronic that was added in the back of the theater. They've never done an animatronic rifle, so they just gave him like the cannon from Muppet Vision, the Swedish Chef one. Just fires the cannon. The whole theater explodes.
Oh, boy.
Anyway. Main Street USA at the Magic Kingdom is known for its windows, honoring various Disney employees from the company's nearly 100 years of operation. A new window now features 4 former Walt Disney World executives, Phil Holmes, Trevor Larson, Jim McPhee, and Dwan Rivers. Above Phil Holmes' name, it says the name of the fictional company, Death to He-Man, LLC. Anyone who worked at Magic Kingdom is going to get that, and no one else. They used to call him Skeletor. That was the cast member nickname for Phil Holmes. There's someone somewhere is laughing. Let us know in the chat if you're the one person who got that joke. Walt Disney Animation Studios director Chris Buck announced today that Pinocchio's statue will be joining the Disney Fab 50 character collection with his gold statue coming to the Magic Kingdom. Pinocchio has also been named the official mascot of Disney's executive leadership team. He was granted that honor today as well. Tortuga Tavern is back at the Magic Kingdom, and they debuted an updated menu. None of the items are actually new, but rather imports from other restaurants. They have the delicious peanut butter chocolate hazelnut spread and banana sandwich from Aunt Polly's. They have the desert pear lemonade slushie that was at Golden Oak Outpost, and anything else that's nearing expiration date that day. It's a rotating menu of whatever. We have nearly expired pickles.
Chef's choice.
Chef's choice, yeah. Disneyland's rentable nope, we're not doing this one. Move on. I was advised not to do that one. We'll go to the next one. New Mickey in Chicago, Dooney and Burke. Yep, he read it. Nope, that's why. I was told to delete it. We didn't. We'll move on. New Mickey in Chicago, Dooney and Burke collection bags have arrived at Disney Springs. The print that can be found on these features many Chicago icons, including a baseball from Wrigley Field, a Chicago dog, a slice of deep dish pizza, Mickey holding on for dear life in a windstorm, Mickey salting his driveway, Mickey attempting to bribe an alderman, and a chalk outline of Mickey they're all on the bag. They're all there. But wait till we get to the New York bags. Pog juice. That's passion fruit, orange, guava. Most people think it's pineapple. It's not. Passion fruit, orange, guava juice is gone from BOMA and in total now gone from all of Walt Disney World. It's disappeared entirely. Just like the Magical Express, free magic bands, fast passes, and entertainment. Now the juice. We've lost it all. Just so viewers don't get confused, we checked with Tony's. There are no plans to get rid of their famous Pog juice, which is made of actual paper Pogs. Has a slammer garnish right on the top. It's Alf. Alf Pog. Yeah.
Yes.
Not to be outdone, the milk stand in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will be adding porg juice this week. Porg juice. The Halloween Horror Nights Jacked Up experience is coming to Universal's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. It'll just be a graph of Disney prices over the last 10 years. That's it. That's the news. Who brings us the news?
This program and many more are brought to you by WIGS, the WDWNT Interglobe Society. Support WDWNT to get early and exclusive access to content you can't find anywhere else, including exclusive post shows for WDW News Tonight, Park Center, and Cosmic Read live each week, exclusive programs detailed, and our comedy riffing show, Ride Rehab Watches, access to our Discord community, and much more, with tiers starting at $2 a month. For more information, visit patreon.com/WDWNT or visit WDWNT.com and click the Patreon link. Join Wigs and unlock even more WDWNT.
Thank you, Disembodied Voice. Thank you to those of you at home. A couple of you have left the super chats already. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please, again, hit that like button. It really helps News Tonight every week find more of an audience. Helps us out big time. We've got a great show for you tonight, if the monologue is not any indication. We have a great show for you tonight. We are going to make our own. There's a whiteboard over here, and what we're going to do as a panel, as a group, we have to decide what we think the 50 golden Fab 50 statues at Walt Disney World should be.
Yeah.
We're going to figure that out. We'll ask you at home in the chat to chime in as well.
Lots of arguments on the way.
Lots of arguments, yes. I saw your list, and none of it's going to happen.
No.
There's no way any of that's happening.
All of them. Plant, you got it right.
We're also going to do our first
number
ever.
49.
What's going on with the
Number
plant?
49, the plant.
49 is the
Yes.
plant. Anyway,
Superstar.
oh boy, it's going to be the plant and I are going to have a great show next week.
My chair from the Animal Kingdom Lodge, number 37.
You know, the plant won't argue about the chair. I can put the other chair back and the plant will sit in it. We don't even have to put a booster for the plant.
Plant's happy to pot with dirt.
You know it's not real, right? It's a fake plant.
Yeah, I knew that.
Also tonight we have our very first ticket book budgeting segment. We're going to budget a day in the Magic Kingdom in both 1971 and 2021. And we also have a brand new game. It's the Ride of Your Life with Randy Newman. We're going to play recordings of Randy Newman explaining Walt Disney World attractions, and our contestants will have to guess what attraction he's singing about. Oh boy. All that and more coming your way tonight. Stick around.
Is your wife or girlfriend always cold? Then send her to Disney's Animal Kingdom. 9 out of 10 Iowa dads agree Animal Kingdom is the hottest theme park on Earth. Your significant other will be so overheated by the trip to Disney's Animal Kingdom that 74 degrees Fahrenheit will be an acceptable temperature in your home or apartment at night. Husbands and boyfriends can finally sleep in cool comfort thanks to the humid, hot walkways of Joe Rohde's pre-space work. It's not too hot to get some rest after a day in the midst of thousands of trees looking at an arthritic male swan with a woman's name.
My wife keeps the house so hot at like 78 degrees. I sweat just walking from one room to the next. Then I took her to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Now the thermostat's at 72 and I don't need a shower just from going to get a beer out of the fridge.
But what about the days where you can't get to the park? Try Dak in a Can room spray. The hot and heavy humid air should remind her in an instant of dreading through the paths of the Maharaja Jungle Trek or the sweltering heat of the Festival of the Lion King queue. If you only need the temperature at home lowered by 1 to 2 degrees, try Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge in a Can spray. Now available in 2 feels: ugly, stupid basement parking garage and Savannah View. We still don't have a solution to get her to not put her cold, clammy feet on you while you sleep. But at least it's a start. Disney's Animal Kingdom, from the makers of Toy Story Land. Also works in regions with Celsius.
Hello, I'm Tom Corless, and I got my COVID-19 vaccine. This isn't about politics or science or about even protecting others. I can't personally speak for the safety or effectiveness of vaccines, but I can tell you one thing, that I hate this man. This man has budget cut so much away from us even before there was a pandemic. We lost the entertainment we were promised for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We got a Slinky Dog Dash ride that almost has no props, where the most visible element is a backstage shed. We got Pixar Pier, pure white hotel rooms, and we had the great movie ride replaced with the home theater projector display room of a Best Buy. If you hate this man like I do, you should get the vaccine too. The faster you get vaccinated is the sooner all 32,000 cast members that were let go can get rehired. The faster you get vaccinated is the sooner we can realize that there's no plan to bring back entertainment, such as the citizens of Hollywood or of Main Street, USA, and take to social media and complain about it. And the sooner you get vaccinated is the sooner I can restart a weekly maintenance report, since parks will be back at full capacity and there's no excuse for them to look like trash. So if you hate Bob Chapek like me, get vaccinated and let's get back to pissing this guy off before he turns Fort Wilderness's cabins into Toontown suites. Learn about where you can get vaccinated today at bobchapeksucks.com.
This is where the early planning is taking place for our so-called Disney World project.
It is a showplace dedicated to entertain, we hope, with a purpose.
The biggest celebration Walt Disney World has ever seen. Its 50th anniversary.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. We're live on YouTube. Thank you for watching. A quick thank you. I see a couple super chats here. A hashtag Fire Chapek. Always like that one. Always a favorite. Thank you, WDW Mickey, for the $2. There's also a very gracious one from a new boy 10 of $50. Can we introduce Diffendall Dash Plus? I don't know what that is. I don't know what is that. Oh, okay. They said they'll figure it out for a super chat. There you go. It's me and my wife. Welcome to, this is our new co-host. We decided the plant wasn't working out. This is the whiteboard. Oh, good, my scribble's still on it. That's great. Everyone could watch me erase this. Now we're going to draw some little trees. Happy trees. Okay, let's find out. I just heard we found out what another one of the Fab 50 statues is going to be in the character collection. Let's find out. Let's reveal that right now. This was just announced on Instagram. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's NBA executive Adam Silver from the NBA Experience. A very important part of the 50-year history of Walt Disney World, the NBA Experience, the shortest-lived attraction of all time. It'll be joining the Cucumber, the Bus Driver, and many more as gold statues out of the park during the world's most magical celebration, beginning October 1st. That also leads us in to our next segment, which is going to be our Fab 50 character collection. Well, those are all fake ones. Those are for fun ones we've done. But what we're going to try to do tonight is make a legitimate list. We're going to try to legitimately make a better list of 50 than Disney did for these statues. So let's go to the boardroom and see our executives I've pulled into tonight's meeting. To the boardroom. There we go. We have the boardroom over there. We have Wolf and Miss Allison and Eric and Nick. All the production values of 1994 television. I mean, our 90s show will be real easy because the whole show just already looks like it's from the 90s. The 90s public access program. It's great. Nick's like, I was on that. It's true.
Are we doing that as a bit?
Oh, goodness.
What are we doing?
Are we doing that as a bit?
What, public access?
Like a Wayne's World thing.
Wayne's World? Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens. Okay, so legitimately as a group, what we're going to try to do is make a list that we're all happy with, and we think the public will be happy with, of these 50 gold statues for Walt Disney World's 50th. I know some people have complained, particularly I remember Edna Mode and Dante. There's been a couple where people are like, what is this? Like, this character has had no impact on Disney World's 50-year history. Why do they have a statue? So we're going to try to do better. All right. So why don't we start with what do we think are the like Mickey, right?
Yeah.
We're just are we just putting Mickey Mouse
Fab
down?
6, I mean,
Is it?
Fab 5 plus Daisy.
Are they all getting their individual statues?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I think Tom is saying it's not 50 statues, it's 50 characters. So you can't just double people up on one statue and count it as yours.
That's correct.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah, in typical Walt Disney World fashion, what they've done is they're not 50 statues. So Gus and Jacques count as 2 of the Fab 50.
But one statue.
One statue, but 2 characters out of the 50. So that's 2. So if we do that, if we do Chip and Dale, which I'm sure we're going to, that will count as 2 characters on the list. Can you read that? Do I need to write bigger? Because there has to be 50 on here. We're trying. He's trying to zoom. Bigger? I have to write bigger? Just a tad. He's like, just a tad. All right, fine. Here we go. I'll try again. My handwriting, everyone who works here knows my handwriting is great. So this will go really well. Look at that beautiful handwriting. It's great. So Mickey Mouse. May I throw a wrench into this?
Please.
Yes.
I want to throw a wrench into this standard character group. What if we use the standard characters to also celebrate attractions?
Yes.
What if we did that? So what if, like we've seen statues of Mickey a million times. There's a statue of Mickey with Walt in the middle of the park. Like, why do we need another one? So what I actually want to do is I want to put Mickey in the conductor outfit. So that way it's a little bit of filler magic and a little bit of Mickey Mouse review.
Yeah.
Can we do conductor
I think it should be
Mickey?
Spectro Mickey, since you love Spectro so much.
Sorcerer Mickey.
My thought was Sorcerer Mickey.
Sorcerer
Icon,
Mickey.
briefly.
Fantasia was a big deal.
But Maestro Mickey would celebrate
Fantasy?
2 attractions, a past and a current.
That's true.
And people would get it, right? Like, it wouldn't confuse the newer guests, and the older guests would be like, oh, I get it. That's very cute.
Yeah.
Sure.
Would we do that for the other,
Yes.
like for Minnie and for like Goofy
Yeah.
and all
We'd
that
have
kind of stuff too?
Donald sticking out of the tuba.
Yeah.
No. This is going to be an
Just his
hour
little
of the
duck
segment.
tail?
This
Just
was
kind
What the
a
heck?
terrible idea. We don't even have one yet. There's not even one.
What time is it? We're dressing them now?
So which Mickey do we want?
Sorcerer Mickey.
Sorcerer Mickey?
Yeah.
Is that the consensus? Sorcerer?
I do like Sorcerer Mickey, but I agree with you. Conductor Mickey, at least we get two attractions. Bam, bam, that's it.
So who wants?
feel like
Well, Sorcerer Mickey was a park icon, his hat, and he's phantasmic.
No one liked that park icon.
It's not whether or not they liked it. Did it contribute to the history of the Walt Disney World?
This is
Resort,
going to be
which
the
is
argument for Genie
undeniably
Plus.
the case.
No one liked it, but it contributed to the history of Walt Disney.
Correct. We are memorializing the history of the Walt Disney World Resort, which may be ending soon.
Well,
thanks to
let's
the-
vote. Sorcerer
Let's
Mickey.
vote. Sorcerer?
I'm gonna say Sorcerer.
All right, fine. Already been ruined.
Yep.
Did I spell sorcerer right? I have no idea. It's a hard word.
Let's not zoom in
Is
on
it
just
ER
in case.
or OR? I have no
OR.
idea.
I don't know. OR.
All right. Cool, I got it. Okay, so let's see if you derail my other plans. So what I wanted to do, I thought it would be cool to honor, so I thought about like Haunted Mansion, right? There is no Fab 50 actual statue for Haunted Mansion. But what if we celebrate cast members and the attraction by putting one of the Fab 5 characters in the butler or maid costume?
Yeah, put Minnie in the maid.
We put Minnie in the maid costume from
That would
Haunted
be
Mansion.
Very cute.
That's
I
good.
would like that a lot.
There we go. You guys can keep going while I write.
Donald
In the tuba.
with no pants on.
Of course, naturally. But in a tuba, I agree with Nick. In a tuba.
So what are we doing with Donald?
But you don't see his face. You just see his tail.
Good.
Yeah.
Does that
exactly.
I know
count?
who it is.
You want to do tuba Donald?
Just a duck butt. A duck butt statue.
Just a butt. I mean, JPEG would love this budgetarily because if you only built half a statue, it's much cheaper. You guys want the duck, just specifically the duck butt?
Yeah.
We can't do this. This is the 50th of Disney World. We can't have a statue of a duck butt. So the other attraction I thought the cast members should be celebrated from is Tower of Terror. And traditionally, Goofy has been the bellhop.
that'd be
So can we do bellhop
I
Goofy?
like that.
All right.
Does everyone agree on that?
Yeah, I like him.
That's
Bellhop Goofy.
Grand Fiesta Tour Donald?
Well, I just
Yeah,
want the
that way
three
we-
caballeros.
that way
Can
it
we
gets
just
two-
put the
there's
three
two
of them
statues.
in?
Three of them.
Yeah, might as well
Yeah.
put the 3 of them.
All 3.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm going to write Fiesta Donald. Fiesta Donald.
His
I'm
arm
sure
didn't
it's
have to
culturally insensitive. Jose, Carrie. Keep going.
We got Pluto.
Pluto, like Pirates of the Caribbean. He's got like the keys. in
Yeah,
his
give me the
mouth.
dog.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good one.
So that represents. There's a different thing I want for pirates, though. I want Peg Leg Pete.
Oh.
The parrot Barker bird that was outside the attraction.
Why can't we
He's
do
not in the
both?
field
We
yet.
can do
We
both.
haven't agreed that he's in the field.
Well, but we're saying we want to put Pluto as the dog with the keys. I don't think any attraction should have more than one statue.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Silly
with that.
sideshow.
But I'm saying
Pete.
that we don't know that Pete is going to be one
No,
of the
not
statues.
Pete, like dog Pete.
Oh, you want
the parrot with
Oh,
the
the
eye
bird
patch.
Pete.
Parrot.
Yeah, the parrot
Yeah,
with
the
the
parrot.
eye patch and the peg leg from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
It used
Someone
to be
wasn't
outside
creative.
the
There's
ride.
2 characters with the
Yeah.
same name.
So then,
Yeah.
Pluto. What else could we do with him?
Pluto in a trunk.
Yeah, he's in the trunk. Pluto in the trunk.
Mini kicking Pluto.
Footprint in his butt.
That might be good. Pluto.
Do we have a better pirate idea, or do we want pirate? Do we want Pluto with the keys,
this
or
is
do we
gonna
want
take
Peg
forever.
Leg Pete?
I like
the
Peg Leg
parrot.
Peg Leg- I like that better than putting the characters in the costumes. Because all mine
Yeah.
are characters out of attractions.
I like
so,
the attraction.
the
thing
parrot.
From
I
the
just feel like
attraction.
Mansion,
That's
like
nice.
Mansion, no one, like the general public isn't
No,
going to
that's
go
fine.
for that, right? So how do we get a? I think it's
I had
cute
the
to
3
celebrate
attractive
cast
ones.
members in a way too, like have some cast representation.
I mean, Pluto doesn't have to. We don't have to put them all in costumes, so we could just have Pluto.
We could just have Pluto.
It's true.
I think it's weird given what we've done with the rest. Though.
Pluto
If
as
we're
a
gonna
reindeer.
dress all these characters, this show's gonna take like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Not every, just the core.
Just the
group.
core fab.
Okay, the main
Yeah.
ones. Okay.
No, we can start getting into like actual like park characters or regular characters.
Put up
we
the
feel
parrot.
need to
We could
be.
always cross out, but I
Yeah,
like the
that's
parrot.
true.
I think we all like the parrot.
We all like Peg Leg
Yeah.
Pete. Peg
Yeah.
Leg Pete.
I have to figure out who I'm getting rid of if we're
And-
adding that parrot.
And since we're talking about birds, can we go over to the Enchanted Tiki Room and put the 4 main characters on a statue?
Oh, we can't blow 4
That's a lot.
characters.
No?
For another,
Okay.
more birds, more parrots.
I love Tiki Room, but I'm willing to sacrifice them from the list.
I think I
How
went in
about
a different
the
direction
Barker
from everyone
parrot?
else.
Do you have an idea? The Barker, but see, I thought there's 2 Barker birds that existed in Adventureland, right?
Yeah.
And I thought the more iconic one is the pirate one, because actually a couple years at merchandise they made the plush.
Yeah.
It was available at Disneyland and Disney World. Like people love that. The Barker bird doesn't get a lot of love. Like people see the one in the hat and they just think it's Jose.
That's true.
Like they don't even know it's a different bird. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, let me just say it.
So-
Big Al.
Well,
Big Al is. I was going to go
Big
next.
Al.
Big
I
Al.
just want to point out, I think I went in a different direction than everyone. I set criteria because the criteria were pretty broad. My criteria were, number 1, it's an animated character that's been in a feature film.
That
Number
was your
2
criteria?
Yeah, number 2, it had a contribution to the park, to the resort. Number 3, nothing that Bob Iger bought in the last like 10 years because it was already really popular. So no,
So, like, not
no Star
Chewbacca or
Wars, no
something.
Marvel, right? And no live action. So now we're just doing park characters.
No
as-
live action.
Right, no
can
live
do
I'm gonna
whatever
fight
you
you.
want.
I did
There's
an
gonna be a mix.
animated character. It's an animated
Okay.
character that was in a feature film.
Yeah, there's going to be a mix. So
So I don't have any of this like Peg Leg Pete or any of the Country Bears or any of these other things. I'm going with the Fab 50 animated characters celebrating the parks.
Well, it's a good thing
And
it's
I
a
already have like
package.
100 of them, and I don't have any of these.
I have a mix.
So, and I have them in.
You
they're
don't have
divided in
Jose.
groups.
How many years
You
ago
don't
was
have
that?
Jose Panchito and Donald.
Scar had a
Correct.
parking
So-
lot.
Well,
yeah.
no, Jose Panchito and Donald at least started animated stories together. So you could put them, but I have them divided in categories. I have your Fab, I call it Fab
He has a
6.
spreadsheet.
I have
He has an
princesses.
Excel
I have
spreadsheet.
princes. I have heroes, villains,
Princes?
sidekicks, and other. Yeah, the princes
No
are
offense to the prince,
underrepresented.
but
You're blowing this.
besides like beasts.
No, I'm not the one. I'm not the one who's trying to
Let's
put
keep
costumes
going.
on everybody.
So put
I'm not
Big
playing
Al up
fashion
on the
plates
list. We
with them.
thought we just said Big Al, so put Big Al.
Can we all Big Al?
Sure, Big Al. or-
Big Al.
Big Al
Okay.
there.
We just lost Timon and Pumbaa.
Good.
Yeah.
But they were in the Safety Smart videos.
You just lost Abu.
Yeah.
Pascal's next.
Abu is a terrible choice. What has Abu done for Disney World?
If anything, we should have Genie.
I was going to say Genie.
Well, we do
I
have
think-
Genie, and the reason we have Genie, even though he is now part, they've used him for terrible purpose.
Oh, okay, I was about to
is
say.
because Robin Williams' contribution to the park.
There's been a lot of Genie stuff and Robin Williams stuff over the years with Disney. That's why I put Genie.
I'm getting us off track.
But in
A little bit.
Let me get rid of 3 Caballeros.
All right, can we just take up 2 more spots, Dreamfinder and Figment? I mean, that's...
I hate to say this. I think it should just be Figment.
I think it
Why?
should be Figment too.
I don't think any attraction should have more than one character.
That's ridiculous.
We
just put up
only 50
3
characters.
for
This
Grand
company has a
Fiesta.
catalog of characters that's so big.
We did it for...
We need to represent.
Caballeros.
They're not ride characters, though.
Okay.
They also mean a lot, right? Like, let's talk about Jose Panchito and Donald,
Yeah, they
right?
mean a lot to
They're
us for
in.
Narrow
They were there in
Springs.
1971. They're in Mickey Mouse Review. The figures came back. They have their own ride at Epcot. Jose's had a.
I'm
or
not
Panchito
arguing.
had a
They should
store
be
at
on there.
Coronado.
Yeah, like they should.
Like
but
they belong.
I think it's ridiculous not to have a statue with
Hold on,
Dreamfinder and Figment.
I'm
in the
killing
statue.
Quasimodo.
I think just Figment. Like, and I love them, but I don't know.
All right, then put it up there, Figment.
No, he
I'm
and
sorry.
Figment
Are we
were
okay
in a
with?
terrible
Well, we're all
idea.
agreed Figment should be up,
Figment
right?
should be
At
up.
the end, we can fight over
Figment's on
Dreamfinder.
there.
Yeah. As long as the Maelstrom Troll gets on the list, we're good.
No.
the sea monster.
We want to
from
do a
It's
legitimate
Small
good
World.
job. We don't just want to do fan service. We want to make everyone happy, right? Like that's the goal. Orange Bird, right?
I
Yeah.
put Orange
Yeah.
Bird.
Yeah.
They did Orange Bird. I think we have to do Orange Bird.
That was a good one that day.
How about Merlin because of Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom?
I kind of like that. Yeah.
I'm iffy on it.
Let's come back to that. Let's start with what has to be here.
Tinkerbell.
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 We're all in agreement.
A-list,
Tinkerbell, yeah.
yeah.
Cinderella.
I put
All the
Cinderella,
princesses,
too.
right?
They're so
I think Cinderella because it's her castle.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
We all agreed on Cinderella.
Snow White had a ride
What-
at one point.
If we're going to represent the 2 Snow White rides, can we do Dopey? Can we not
Dopey,
just have
yeah,
a bunch of
Dopey belongs
princess
too.
statues?
Yeah.
We have something, someone
I put something
they
with
all
7
love, right?
dwarfs. I'm okay with
Dopey?
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Everyone's good with Dopey.
So we have Cinderella, but what about Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather?
That's a 3 we got to blow on that.
Yeah. Okay, they're dead.
I have to
Sunny
figure out how to
Eclipse.
move this way without knocking.
Yes.
What's happening?
Sunny Eclipse.
Yeah.
Sunny Eclipse can't have.
Oh, come on.
Come on, no.
How can no?
Are people booing?
No.
he can't.
Are you serious?
Sunny Eclipse. No.
He's iconic at the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
But you could just go take a picture with him. He's there.
You could go take a picture with
Yeah,
most
you can go
of
take a
these
picture with
folks.
Cinderella.
Where
She's
are you
there.
getting a picture with Figment?
I said most of them. Not all of them.
At his
Son of
attraction.
a green screen. I've heard of this technology.
What else? What else needs to be here? Who
Alice?
needs to be here? I like.
Alice or Mad
I
Hatter
think Mad
or
Hatter because he
Queen.
has the
I think Mad
Oh, Mad
teacup.
Hatter's cute.
Mad Hatter.
I think
yeah.
Hatter. We all agree on Hatter?
I like
Yeah,
that
I'm good
one.
with
Mad Hatter. We're gonna right on the bottom of this.
I was
Dumbo.
gonna say Dumbo.
Dumbo.
Dumbo's a big one.
Just Dumbo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Not including
we're not
Timothy
wasting a
Mouse.
Timid. It says
No.
Mud
No
Hatter.
Timothy. Okay.
Mud Hatter.
Jiminy Cricket.
I'm gonna try to get
Jiminy.
over here without
Jiminy or
knocking this
Pinocchio?
over.
Jiminy Cricket. Because
no
he's
room
the
here.
host for so many of these
Yeah.
Yeah.
evening shows and wishes. On.
See, I think Jiminy for Wishes and Spectro and all of
Sure.
that. I think that's where Jiminy should be the representation.
Mark Twain and Ben Franklin.
Get out of here.
Trying to
Get
sneak
out of
some
here.
in.
Oh, here's a tough one. Roger Rabbit.
I almost put Roger Rabbit.
But he didn't end up like in much. They didn't build anything.
Yeah,
They had a hole. They had a hole in the wall that he went through in the studios. That was about it.
That was. Okay.
You know who else has
He
a
was
hole in the wall
important
at studios? Mama Melrose.
But he's important to the genesis of
Let's do it.
studios.
Mama Melrose. Put her up there.
Mama Melrose statue. Let's go. Tony?
Tony.
Tony.
Oh my
No,
God.
for Tony, you could have Lady or Tramp.
I would put Lady and the Tramp outside the
With
restaurant. Can we
spaghetti.
do
That'd
that
be
or no?
cute. I like
Of course
that.
we can.
Do people want Lady and the Tramp?
I kind of like.
We got a super chat for Sunny Eclipse.
Yes! Woo!
Fine. Fine.
The audience is clapping vigorously as well. You can't see it, but they are.
Only because he'll be appearing live at the Golden Jamboree,
Cal
singing his songs
David.
for the first time. Mr. Cal David,
Yeah.
Sunny Eclipse. Make sure you're there.
Mr. Toad?
Toad, I agree. Toad,
Toad's good.
Toad belongs.
Stitch?
How dare you?
Stitch is a
He
big
had a
favorite.
ride.
With a roll of toilet paper.
Internationally.
I'm on board with that.
Only if he's
Everybody's
wrapped up in
Stitch.
toilet paper. Yeah.
You gotta have something for everybody, right?
Yeah, so many
Stitch.
people love
Stitch
him.
for sure.
Yeah, Stitch.
I put Mary Poppins Penguin
I wanted Mary Poppins.
herself,
Yeah.
not one of the penguins. That
No.
that goes against Eric Morton's no live action.
Yeah,
okay,
but we
that's
don't
okay.
all have to
That's
agree
just
to
my
his
own
rules.
personal guidance.
There are more guidelines than actual rules.
Are we putting Mary?
Poppins.
Yeah, I like Mary.
Mary?
That one's a fun one.
Mary. I'm gonna knock this over soon.
What number are we
I think we
at?
have to choose between Anna and Elsa.
Oh my goodness.
Neither.
Not Olaf.
But they've been
Olaf.
around the parks for or Olaf.
Can we just have Olaf and it saves us
Yeah.
space?
Yeah.
Olaf.
Or Broody. No, I'm playing.
Get out of here.
playing.
He's gonna happen.
playing.
He's one of them.
I know, it's so stupid.
What a wait, because they're on the same statue. It was like, how do we? You're only getting 30 statues. What are you doing?
Okay,
What
All right,
about, what
Bruni
about
and
Little
Olaf.
Mermaid? Are we doing Ariel, Flounder, Sebastian, Ursula?
We don't have many villains. I think Ursula would be fun.
I only think there's one villain that belongs on this list.
Captain Hook.
Maleficent.
Oh, Maleficent.
Oh.
Right, Phantasmic. She's been in a
Yes.
bunch of, like, I think, do we want dragon form or
That
human
was gonna be
form?
my question.
Dragon form's cool.
Dragon?
Yeah.
Everyone's going to want to take a picture with the dragon statue.
Okay,
All
so
right,
I just
Malef-
want to go through the villains I had listed to make sure we want to eliminate them. Captain Hook.
Yeah, because we already have Tinkerbell.
Okay. Jafar.
Yeah.
Scar.
Yeah, definitely.
Cruella. Ursula. Gaston and LeFou.
We got a super chat for Woody.
I was gonna say Woody and Buzz.
Wicked Queen.
She's a good one.
Get rid of her.
Can we put Woody for the super
Yeah.
chat? I'm all right with
Yeah,
Woody,
I'm with
right?
Woody.
I have Woody and Buzz. I'll
No
just do
Buzz?
Woody.
I feel like one of the Toy Story because they were the first.
Yeah, them-
and-
We have to put both, right? Buzz has
Buzz
to
and
get
Woody.
one,
Buzz
right?
and
Oh, we are?
Woody.
Okay.
I mean, they have a ton of park representation too, right?
Sure.
There was the Toy Story Parade, there was Pizza Planet, there's a land, there's Space Ranger Spin. Like,
Yeah.
they've been for 30 years, they've been a huge part of the park, for 20-something years. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm all right.
Did we put Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, I think we need
Oh,
Pooh
Pooh.
Bear,
It's got to be
right?
him or Tigger or.
Pooh, I think.
Bear.
Pooh, right?
Yeah.
Pooh Bear. With this honey.
Oh,
I have the
here's one.
dynamite goat from.
What about
Big
Nemo?
Thunder.
Nemo.
Nemo's hard, right? Because no one likes to take a picture with Nemo. Nemo's not interesting. It's a clownfish with a bad fin.
But he
It's
has
not-
a ride. He
like-
has a live action.
Yeah, but like
stage
think about
show.
merchandising, right? Like people like Dory and Crush, right? Those are the two that people connect with, right? So I don't know. Could we come back to Nemo?
Mr. Ray.
Characters.
Oh, okay.
He's on my shirt, Mr. Ray. Somewhere.
Is he? Huh.
Yeah.
Do we want Lightning or Mater?
I was gonna say Lightning
I don't think
McQueen.
Cars has a big enough impact at
Here.
Disney World.
That's the thing.
It's just a hotel wing. I don't think they matter.
Well,
Did
and
we
that-
put Chip and Dale
and
on
that
there
thing-
yet?
Someone super chatted Kermit the Frog.
Oh.
I vote no.
I'm
because
on
it's
board
not-
with Kermit the Frog.
But
Yeah,
it's not really
he's
a
done a
Disney
lot.
IP.
Muppet Vision has been there for 30 years.
But he's not owned by Disney. He's owned by.
He is owned
Oh,
by.
yeah,
We-
he is.
Oh, does he? I
we
thought
don't-
Henson.
no.
I thought they
No.
licensed him to us.
No, they haven't.
No,
Yeah, we
don't
have.
we own them?
I
Which is
think
why-
Kermit
which
would
is
be
why we don't
fantastic.
have
Yeah,
anything.
have
We
one.
got to have Kermit,
Yeah.
right?
The banjo?
Yeah.
Kermit the Frog.
No, I did not. No, I thought it was a licensing.
Do we want Indiana Jones?
No.
Okay.
Nick. That was a very fast no.
Well, that's since we're going that route. Anything from Star Wars?
I don't know.
Pluto is Indiana Jones.
Oh my God. He has the hat. he's
The
holding
whip
the
in his
hat
mouth?
I'm sorry,
we
Tom.
thought
Do
the
we have
exact
Daisy
same
on there?
thing.
No.
Do we have who?
Do we want to put her in a
Daisy.
costume or something?
Daisy?
Yeah, she could be the dance studio Daisies. Huh.
Daisy
Oh,
in her
for-
holiday outfit with her phone.
Oh my God.
She's so
I love
sassy
that, but
about
we
that.
can't. Do we want to just put like Runaway Railway style Daisy? Is that?
She's kicking Pluto.
I don't know about that.
Minnie taught her how.
Oh man.
What? What? I don't want to know what you're talking about. Is there an attraction or how about Safari Daisy? Because Animal Kingdom's going to be light, right? Can we just put her in the safari outfit?
Is she a meet? You can meet her at a Tusker House, right? In her outfit.
Yeah, it exists.
Then
Yeah,
there
she
you go.
also
I
had a
think
Dino Land meet and greet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think the safari outfits. I think Animal Kingdom's going to be underrepresented. So if we can use a character we need
That's true.
anyway to represent a park that's going to be underrepresented.
Are we doing Yeti or Navi?
Well, let's decide on Daisy's, because Daisy has to be,
No, I'm
right?
good with what you just said, yeah.
Yeah, Safari.
Oh, we just got a really big super chat. Billy Batson 22 just donated $100. I dedicate this to Tom's epic rant on News Today, destroying Genie Plus. Vince Gagliardi sent that in. Thank you, Vince. It's very sweet. Thank you. So what are we doing with Daisy?
Safari.
Safari Daisy?
Safari's fine.
Yeah.
Safari Daisy.
What about Baloo?
I don't think the Jungle Book characters have had a big enough
I just
impact.
feel like from that era we're missing something.
They
right?
just don't, they're not, other than
They're
meet
not,
and
like,
greets and
represented.
parades, they haven't really done anything with them.
That really bad show. The
Oh, yeah.
two really bad shows.
Yeah.
Nah.
How about Marie?
Marie.
No.
Marie?
She's all over the parks.
A lot of people. Like her.
I walk past her like
merchandise?
3 times every time I'm at Epcot. Once every lap.
Like Marie the cat or like Marie the baguettes? Hurry up. Which one is going to
Either one.
The
French-
baguette!
The French one.
The baguette gets a statue. It's been mentioned in so many shows. LeFou for the sing-along?
Oh my.
No?
And the brew.
Oh,
No.
I'm still angry about it.
Lumiere. Could that be our Beauty and the Beast representation?
Oh, that
Is
would
a
be
good one.
cute.
Lumiere.
Yeah, let's put him.
Does everyone agree
Yeah.
on that?
Yeah, that's fun.
That helps me get rid of a lot.
Lumiere. Lumiere.
Lumiere.
It's getting hard for me to write at this angle.
How many are we up to right now? We're at like
We have 27.
27.
Lee will kill me if I don't fight for Gus. So I'm going to ask for Gus.
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 We have Cinderella.
I know, but I mean, you can have 2 from that movie.
If you have Gus, you have to have Jacques.
Yeah. So that's
And
adding
that
two.
blows
That's
3 spots to that movie.
Cinderella.
It'll help us get to 50. We're only halfway there.
I still have
Oh, we're going
more.
to get there, no problem.
People are saying Remy.
I was thinking
Remy.
Remy.
Yeah.
I think Remy. Right? Because it's opening for the 50th,
he's
right?
Yeah,
Food
yeah.
and
So
Wine
he
Festival
actually
merch.
literally on the 50th, he will have had no historical contribution to the resort at all.
They at Chefs de France at one point they would lift the lid.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
He'd
They
be
did
there
have
going
him
like
on the court.
this. He'd do this at your table, and you'd be like, "Oh, how cute."
Nah.
So we don't want Remy.
I'm 50-50 on Remy.
Oh no, no one sold on Remy. All right. Oh, did we not write Dumbo? We have to put Dumbo.
Dumbo.
Oh, we didn't? Yeah.
I never wrote Dumbo.
Yeah, for sure.
Did
That
you
was
write
when I was
Chip and
writing
Dale, Tom?
something else. 29.
Did we ever put the genie or no?
No, we never decided.
Yeah, we need
did
Never
Genie.
decided on
Genie?
Yeah.
Genie.
Genie.
If anyone from that.
Chip and Dale.
Because Abu's a horrible choice.
I have to figure out how to get over here now. I'm just going to turn them. I have no choice. All right, number 30. Yeah, Chip. What are we doing with Chip and Dale?
You got to put them on there. I think you got to put them both.
We can,
Chip and Dale.
Can we?
can they be wilderness explorers?
Oh, that would
Sure.
be cute.
Okay.
Do we like that? Chip and Dale Wilderness Explorers.
Yeah. It
They
would
could
be
have,
cool
like,
if they
little, like-
represent. I mean,
Just
but
like
One
why
of
don't
them's
we
like
have-
the scout leader, and the other one's
Yeah.
doing the pledge with him, doing the
Yeah.
W. And
That's cute.
It's like they have to be different, but still.
do we,
kinda
we
the
like
same.
this idea?
Yeah, that's cute.
Okay.
I like it. I don't know.
I like it. I came up.
What about Simba?
I have Simba as well. Lion King is
I
big.
mean, we could use Mufasa.
We need Simba, right?
I think it's Simba.
Yeah.
Simba.
I think specifically Simba.
It's in a bunch of things.
So Simba,
Yeah.
I'm on the fence, but okay.
young
You
Simba.
know, we can
Yeah,
go
young
with it.
Simba.
Taking Tink meant no Peter Pan, right?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
Mulan?
no,
No. Robin Hood?
no,
Baymax.
no.
No, I
He
love
has
Baymax
no
statue
representation
so
in the
bad.
park. It
Flick?
was a meet and
So
greet.
cute.
What'd
no
you say?
Flick?
Let it be
Flick?
known that I
No.
fought for Baymax.
Tarzan?
No.
Mike or Sully? All right.
I don't know.
I mean, Bambi's doesn't really have an
Did
influence
we
on the
decide
park,
on
so-
a Nemo? Because I think Crush would be a good.
We just want to do Crush?
Yeah.
Crush would be
Crush,
fun.
all right.
That would be cute.
Still vote for Mr. Ray, but okay.
What about
You're not getting
Hercules?
Mr. Ray.
What
Drop
about
the
Hercules?
Mr.
Can we have
Ray.
What about
Hercules in there?
Hercules?
Which
I
one?
mean,
You mean
his-
Hercules?
he's finally gets this moment in his son where they prominently feature his song in Happily Ever After.
Someone super chatted for Dinosaur
No.
Chippendale.
Oh, that would be cute.
Oh, that is
too,
Can we
though.
change it to the dinosaur?
I wouldn't be upset.
They
with that.
those
That's
outfits
actually-
are very cute. All right, Dino.
That's fun.
I like those.
It's Dino. Fine.
Eric, if we're going that route, we need like Quasimodo. Because
No, I
he
already
finally
killed him.
got.
Yeah.
Um,
Prince Charming? We can go have no princes.
Do we
Who are we
want-
still missing? Pluto, right?
we still didn't put
Do
Pluto
we
on
want
there?
to
Do we have
represent?
director Pluto for studios?
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
With
the little
like,
beret,
beret.
and yeah, he's like
'Cause we need to
chewing on
represent
the
studios.
megaphone.
Yeah.
The
That's
megaphone handle.
cute.
Yeah.
Director Pluto.
Like,
'cause
we don't
we
have a
have-
lot of studios representation. Like,
We have Goofy up there, right?
Sorcerer
Yeah, we have
Mickey in the
Goofy
studios.
at the Bell
yeah,
Tower.
but like not the
and-
movie.
I have a
part of
Star
it.
Wars suggestion. Captain Rex.
Yeah, oh, totally.
Star Tours. He's in Galaxy's Edge.
Totally.
He bridges the gap between both.
Yeah.
That's
It's
good.
a park character.
That's
It's
a great
Star
idea.
Wars. It,
Yep.
it like makes everyone happy, right?
Yeah.
And while we're on
That's a good
captains,
one.
Captain EO, of course.
Are we agreed on Captain Rex?
Hooter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
correct.
Captain EO, however, is too controversial.
Hooter.
Just have Hooter.
What about Thumper?
So not Bambi.
I love the
Thumper?
Bambi characters, but I just don't know.
Okay.
We want to represent 50 years of Disney World,
Can-
right? Like that's the goal.
Do we? But we want to probably represent like some of the original resorts, like Polynesian. Do we want to do Moana?
Absolutely not. She's not part of the history. That's
I
the
don't
future.
want
Moana and Maui will be great for the 100th anniversary.
Moana. Someone super chatted Steven Tyler. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't make that one happen. I can't do it. I'd love
I
that,
know, I
but I
thought
don't
about
think we
those
can
too.
do it. They don't even want to use Ice Skater anymore since the incident. So, you know, Jessica Rabbit for Pleasure Island. Someone's going to inappropriately touch
Yeah.
this statue.
Carl
though.
Fredrickson.
I have somebody from Up.
We have to have
Somebody
somebody. We have to.
cute.
We
I
have
don't
to
want
have an
someone
old
from
person.
I
Is
forgot.
the wife.
No.
She's a
Inappropriate.
headstone, but she's in between
No!
like she's in
Leave
between
her
like
alone!
Osborne Lights and the Great Movie Rise.
No, stop.
Never mind.
Carry the platypus.
What'd you say?
Carry the platypus.
For the game?
Get out of
Yeah,
here.
for the
Kim
game.
Possible.
Kim Possible.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Call me, beat me if you want to cast me statue.
Oh.
Oh.
Right, anyway.
Can we have somebody from It's a Small World or some? I mean, I don't know.
The
like,
goat.
The goat.
That Tom
The
thought was
dragon.
a dragon.
The dragon goat.
Yeah. The sea dragon. Let's do that.
I hate all of you. Lou Mangello and it will be life size, said Courtney for $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Courtney. He's already made of gold
Are there going to be
from all his
statues
speaking engagements.
at
Yes.
Disney Springs?
Springs?
Are there going to be statues at Disney Springs, or this is just going to be at the park?
No, well, you guys picked
you want
Sorcerer
Jock
Mickey, so
Lindsay?
I would have done Chef Mickey, right? And then, you know, whatever. No, let's not give anything to people who go to Disney Springs. They don't deserve it.
You thinking Jock Lindsay?
Stacey
I was
Aswat
not,
statue.
but-
Yeah.
Jock Lindsay?
Yeah.
No. We're not having a weird old man in a baseball cap.
The park hopper costume.
Elliot from Peach
Oh,
Dragon.
yeah, I have Elliot's on my list.
We have Elliot as our electrical parade representation.
Yeah, do it for
Elliot,
like-
yeah, Elliot.
That's
All
a
right.
fun one.
I figured something cute out for Donald.
I'm spelling Elliot wrong, but I
Too
don't
late. Hey,
care.
we're stop dressing.
Oh.
Stop dressing the characters, Allison.
Do we
Well,
have
we did-
are
we
all
did
the
Three
core
Go
characters
Hills.
Oh, we
represented now?
did, yes,
We
we
did
did.
Three Go
Because I was
Hills.
going to put cruise ship Donald, this little outfit.
All the core characters are represented, right? We have
Exactly,
Mickey,
good
Donald,
representation of
Goofy,
Disney World.
Pluto, Minnie, Daisy, yeah.
All right, so we've left, there's a lot of princesses. Jasmine, or we just, what did we do for Aladdin? We had Genie.
Genie, we have Genie
Okay,
for Aladdin.
Ariel, we have,
I think Ariel.
Did
No,
we have-
wait.
no,
we
did
don't
we
have any
have-
Little Mermaid.
We have no
Flounder,
mermaid.
no Little Mermaid. How about
Sebastian?
Triton or Sebastian? No, we have.
Trite?
Yeah.
King
didn't
Trite?
get that one.
What? Sebastian or Ariel, right?
Yeah.
I think
I
another
would say
princess.
Sebastian is fine.
You want another princess? I'm all right with that. Ariel?
I'm thinking Ariel.
Ariel, all right.
Because I think of Sebastian, I'm going to think of
I think that's all the princesses.
Well, there's Tiana,
Actually,
Tiana and Rapunzel.
I think we have to do Tiana for inclusion,
Yeah.
right? There has to be some. We can't just have a bunch of white people on this board. I'm going to say that.
And
This is what happens in a real Disney boardroom, by the way.
Rapunzel has become a very important part of the parks.
Well, what about
To celebrate the future of Walt Disney World, right?
Do you want to say
Erica's the one who celebrates the
Pascal or Rapunzel? Because Pascal has like.
She
the
has a
fun
toilet.
Pascal.
She's not going in the toilet.
Yeah, that's one of the most important.
She
bathrooms
has
in
a
the park.
toilet.
Do we want more? We want more than just toilet.
Although there was more super chats, I got to check back. Yeah, we got Elliot. Push and Buzzy. No, we can't.
Oh, I was gonna put
Can't
Buzzy.
have Mr. Broccoli. The
Food
Mr.
rapper.
Broccoli
See,
statue.
that's the way I was going with this. Those kind of characters.
People do remember Kitchen Cabaret.
Yeah.
Should we do Mr. Broccoli? Can we get
Oh
away
my
with
goodness,
that?
yes.
Yeah, that's fun.
Mr. Broccoli? Mr. Broccoli, all right.
Yeah.
Mr. Broccoli. That's as nerdy as we're getting with Epcot, though, right? That's as much as the public will bear
Oh, did you
of our
have
Epcot
one,
Center.
Aaron?
So I brought it up
Same.
before,
Same little
Animal
robot
Kingdom, Yeti and a Navi character.
I don't think the Yeti is a character. I don't know.
But
It's-
Pandora made a big impact.
I don't want a fox statue.
A what?
Fox. It's a fox movie.
Like not like the animal.
I don't.
the
I don't
company.
know.
I was like,
How about
That's
just a
like
Joe
Mary.
Rody statue?
Mary
His
Poppins
ear.
works, right? Because Mary Poppins also exists in the animated world, even though she's live action,
Yeah.
right? I don't know that any other live action characters really work, right? I think that's the problem. Mary works because she crosses over. Like we're not doing Jack Sparrow, right? We're not having a
no.
Jack Sparrow statue. Someone said chubby cheddar. The chubby cheddar statue.
Yes.
Come on, baby. The beignets, Tiana's beignets.
Should
How many do we have?
We have 39.
Should we have somebody from Carousel of Progress?
No,
Oh.
I don't think so.
Should we start like
John.
filling
What's a
in?
guy or a dog? I don't know.
Yeah, I think you should.
No, it's
World's Fair represent
no, I don't think so.
classic.
So since we have 30 something, can we put Dreamfinder?
Gertie is a statue. We have another Gertie next to Gertie? It makes no sense.
We're aboard the spaceship Nostromo.
What else we got?
I have Jack Skellington. I have the Incredibles folks.
Everyone's like, no.
If
anything-
No incredible.
Jack,
We have
Jack.
Big Al people at
Jack,
home.
Jack.
Big
Yeah,
Al's
Jack,
on
Jack.
here. The broken goose from Splash Mountain.
You rang?
Walter Cronkite. Mushu. Can we do Mushu? Makes sense.
Yeah, Mushu.
Mushu hosted the animation show. He's in the Mulan parade.
Yeah, that's fun.
Mushu.
Mushu's a good one. I think that we've got all the ones that I've had here.
All right, we have 40.
Do we need a Dalmatian or a Cruella or somebody from that film?
What I don't understand what does that represent for the history, right?
I mean, that
No significant contribution.
Cruella's been there since the first time I ever went to Disney. They used to feature it at studios. I don't know.
The chat's not giving me anything different to work with here either. Pal Corless.
Pal Corless.
Rebecca the male black swan. None of these are legitimate. Everyone's just run out of
Let's start
you've
filling
run out
in
of
now.
ideas.
Like Dreamfinder.
What about?
I think this is a good time to like fill in if we
What
can't think of anything.
We want
What about
Dreamfinder.
Miguel from Coco?
Oh, Miguel.
If anything,
in the
Miguel.
Ernesto de la Cruz.
If anything,
But him
Miguel
crushed by the bell.
or
Just a big
Alebrije
gold.
Dante.
People just think there's a Taco Bell at the park then.
Taco Bell.
Is this where the Taco Bell is? Miguel? A little more cultural representation.
Miguel or Alebrije
It's a
Dante,
cute
not
statue for
regular
the outside
Dante.
the Mexico Pavilion, right?
That was weird.
Miguel, you want Dante over Miguel? Dante is cross-eyed. We need a gold statue of a cross-eyed dog that dies like by being an idiot. I mean, come on.
We're getting
I
one
love
anyways.
Dante, but I think Miguel.
Levi.
Miguel.
Levi jeans?
No, Levi. The host of the Circle Vision.
Goat? The
Did you say
five.
Levi from Reflections of China? Chubby, there was a super chat for Chubby and a super chat for Uncle Orville. Amelia said Chubby. Bill said Uncle Orville. We can't have a naked man in a tub. It's a statue.
It's filled with
There's
water.
Uncle
You can't
Orville in
see
the bathtub
anything.
or Uncle Orville
On the
a
toilet.
Pick one.
It's just a
statue.
door.
Either one.
This isn't Nick's Fab 50 for sure.
Either one.
Well, if we're doing that, then the kink vote, right?
Mike Fink.
Trying to think what attraction that's really important is not represented.
Horizons.
Jungle Cruise. I don't know what you do from Jungle
Elephant,
Cruise.
one of the elephants.
You're not getting your robot butler. Get out of here. We're not doing a gold statue of a robot butler.
What about
Robot dog
the
from
dog?
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain dog.
Rocket and Groot. You want to?
Uh,
No, there was just silence for Rocket and Groot.
For Walt Disney World?
We don't need both of them.
I mean, there's a ride coming.
It's going, but that's
We don't need
not
both of them. We could do one.
past 50
We're commemorating
years.
50 years previous, though.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
see, this is why they doubled up on these statues. It's not as easy as you think.
I think we'll finish this.
If we're thinking about the past, let's do
How about Pocahontas?
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Pocahontas.
Or Miko from Pocahontas. They had the show
Miko
at
would be
Animal
cute,
Kingdom.
yeah.
There was the show at Hollywood Studios.
Grandmother
She
Willow.
still meets at the park. Well, used to meet at the park. Do we want Pocahontas or Miko?
Miko.
Miko?
Actually,
Allison seems unsure.
I don't know. I like Pocahontas, but do we want, how many princesses now do we have?
She's not a princess.
She's not an official Disney
And she works for Animal Kingdom, which is short on statues,
Are we left
right?
off any princess? I guess Vanellope.
I'm not doing Ralph.
Wreck-It
Ralph has
Ralph?
zero
Saying
representation.
Ralph doesn't really count.
Zero representation.
Yeah.
Did
So-
we end up doing the Mad Hatter? Is
Yeah.
that- Okay.
Who are we taking? Pocahontas or Miko? Pocahontas, raise your hand. Pocahontas.
yeah,
Also in
more I think
Fantasmic.
about it.
Good representation.
What about one of the ducks? Scrooge McDuck. Or
Did we do Winnie the Pooh? I'm sorry, I can't
We have
read
Pooh.
it. Okay.
Pooh is up
Pooh,
here.
yeah.
Okay.
Oswald the Lucky Rabbit got $5. I don't think we never even had the meet and greet.
As much as I want them.
We never had the meet and greet. Giant Gutenberg. Ken R, thank you for the super chat. He didn't even have a thought. He just wanted to give us a super chat.
Thank you.
Wally, just nothing with Wally though.
Yeah, no.
Brer Rabbit. We can't get away with Brer Rabbit. We
Unfortunately.
can't do it. Can't do it.
Well, since we don't have Chip and Dale as the wilderness explorers, could we have Russell as a wilderness explorer?
Little Russell.
I just don't think Up has a
Or
big
Doug.
impact either.
For Doug?
It has a couple attractions.
You guys want Doug?
I like Doug. Plus, we're running.
Someone said Kevin.
Kevin?
I like Kevin.
Oh.
Kevin's a fun one, yeah.
Kevin?
Kevin's good. That's a
More
good
female
suggestion, good
representation
suggestion.
also.
Good suggestion.
Uh,
I'm like going through all of the attractions.
I don't know. We're running out of steam here,
A little
folks.
hard.
No, this is
Grogu? No.
Grogu?
You're not getting Grogu.
Nah.
Grogu.
You're not
Baby
getting
Yoda.
Grogu.
Baby Yoda.
Oh.
No Star Wars.
Who? Who's been around forever?
We have Pooh.
Yeah, Pooh's already there.
We have Pooh.
We just need how many more? Like 8?
18.
6.
6 more? God, we're so
I-
close.
Oh,
Seven.
7.
7?
7?
I think Wicked Queen would still be good, even though we've already got Maleficent.
20,000 Leagues doesn't have a good character, right? Like that's the we can't have a squid. We can't have a giant squid statue.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to come
Let
up
me
with
look at
this
the
much
notes
more
behind.
Yeah, you guys are having a lot of problems now. Casey Jr.?
Well, we did, but you're limiting it to...
Casey's?
Guy, there's a whole catalog of characters available.
We put Sunny Eclipse on there, right?
We put Sunny Eclipse.
Okay,
So
good.
we have a lot of representation of park characters too.
Duffy?
No Duffy.
That doesn't
You don't
really
even really sell him anymore.
Can we do Roger Rabbit? We were thinking about it.
Do we want Roger?
let's
I'll
do
take Roger.
I'll
this-
take Roger.
Roger Rabbit.
Can we take Dreamfinder instead of Roger? I'd rather Dreamfinder instead
We
of
just
Roger.
take both at this point?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, fine. We get Dreamfinder.
Yeah! The dinosaur from Dinosaur?
Would you
Aladar?
Yeah, thank
We're
you.
not putting Aladar. Guys are
A
ridiculous.
Carnotaurus.
Guys are ridiculous.
Baby iguanodon.
A baby iguanodon.
Should we just do fan service from now on?
Only if it's really, you can get away with it. Like, would it legitimately work? Could you legitimately do it?
Do we have anybody from Alice in Wonderland? Because
We have Mad Hatter.
We did have Hatter. That's right.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Of Hatter.
Anything
Polar
from what?
bear from Maelstrom?
We have Simba. We have Simba, yeah. People really want Push. Lucky the dinosaur.
Push would be cool.
Perry the platypus. Fairy Godmother. You know, I know we have Cinderella, but I like Fairy Godmother.
Yeah.
Does that one make sense? Again, with the
Yeah,
castle,
Fairy
you put on
Godmother.
either side of the castle, right?
That's cute.
All right, Fairy Godmother. No.
Yeah.
Doesn't
No
want
Duffy.
Duffy.
46. All right, we're close.
Oh man.
We're close.
We're close.
Remy was pitched and people knocked it
Put
down.
it on there.
right?
He's back in.
he's not
He's
on
back
in.
in.
I think Remy's
Suit up.
cute.
You're in the
People
game.
would love it. Let's give him Remy.
Oh, I thought that was up on there.
Give the people what they want. It'll be better than the attraction. It's a physical statue of him.
I'll kneel. No, I'm just playing.
Skippy? No, it can't. No one will know what it is. No one will know what it is. We can't do it.
Same
As
with
much
Hooter,
as I
right?
want.
If we do Skippy, then we do Hooter.
Do who?
Hooter.
Oh, Hooter? They can't do Hooter.
Yeah.
Mike was
He already
asking.
I had
turned
Mike
that
Wazowski.
down. I
He
thought
shot them
that
both
should
down.
be in
Mike
there.
Wazowski?
Yeah.
How about Marty?
Marty Wazowski has his own statue.
Do we want Mike Wazowski?
Yeah.
Mike Wazowski, if
All
anything.
right, fine.
That'd be a cool statue.
Mike
would be.
Wazowski with a little mic and a stool.
Yep.
Joe Gardner. Joking. Joe Gardner makes no sense. No sense.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go on that tangent.
Who brought up Merlin? Do we want Merlin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorcerers
I'll
of the
take
Magic
Merlin.
Kingdom.
Right.
Sorcerers of Magic Kingdom.
Merlin.
We
You
have,
got the
we have King
sword.
Arthur's,
That
yeah.
He
And
could,
the
he could be
sword.
holding the cards.
All right, we got one
Let him
left.
hold the cards.
One more.
One spot remains.
Can we think of another villain?
Tom
I got a bunch of
Corless.
villains,
He's
but they
got-
all got
Tom
rejected.
Corless, gonna- Timekeeper, I'd love that, but no one's gonna know what it is.
I still say Hook. but-
Bambi's mom.
Is a villain?
Tinkerbell, Bambi, and Robin. I love Bambi. I just don't know.
How
Bambi has
impactful
no
are
impact
they
on
all?
Disney World, though. It doesn't
Another
work.
villain I'm trying to think of. Just like-
You know what would have been good
Like-
Mickey? The Davy Crockett Mickey.
I know. Well, that's what I said. We should do something for the original resorts. I would love
That's
that.
like the one thing. There's no
Yeah.
other character.
It's not too late to change it. Chernabog?
Chernabog.
Chernabog? I don't know. The devil statue's weird.
Yeah, that's the only
Kind
thing.
of a weird choice.
Bill McKim.
Bill McKim?
Yes.
You know, God. Adam Silver. An Adam Silver gold statue.
Just going down my
This
list.
is harder than we thought it was going to be. What's still on your list that didn't make it?
The Pleasure Island Moon Man.
Oh, Funmeister? I love that. I don't think we could do it, but I love that.
Aurora.
Aurora, I don't know. We have Maleficent.
Do you have any-
Humphrey the Bear. Wilderness Lodge. He's been I mean, that's a hotel. That's a character that really only lives on through that hotel. No one seems sold on Humphrey the Bear.
No, I'm totally
Yeah,
sold.
I like Humphrey.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
We like Humphrey?
Yeah.
Humphrey. Humphrey the Bear.
At 9:18, I would have said no. At 10:18, I say that's a great idea.
Don't worry, the show, we only have 9 minutes of show left.
Uh-huh.
All right. Quickly through the list.
Right.
Sorcerer Mickey Mouse. Minnie Mouse is a Haunted Mansion maid. Bellhop Goofy. Fiesta Donald. Jose Carioca. Panchito. Peg Leg Pete. That is not Pete from Pete's Silly Sideshow. That is the parrot with the eye patch and the peg leg from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, okay, okay.
Big Al. Figment. The Orange Bird. Tinkerbell. Cinderella. Dopey. The Mad Hatter. Jiminy Cricket. Sunny Eclipse. Mr. Shut up. Mr. Toad. Stitch. Mary Poppins. Olaf. Maleficent as a Dragon. Woody. Buzz Lightyear. Pooh. Kermit the Frog. Safari Daisy. Lumiere. Dumbo. Genie. Chip and Dale as dinosaurs. Simba. Crush. Director Pluto. RX-24, Captain Rex from Star Tours and Oga's Cantina. Elliot the Dragon. Ariel. Tiana. Mr. Broccoli. If someone doesn't belong, it's Mr. Broccoli.
At least get the food wrapper.
Cha-cha-cha. Mushu, Miguel, Pocahontas, Kevin, not the bird, just some guy.
It's our reporter.
Kevin. Roger Rabbit, Dreamfinder, the Fairy Godmother, Remy, Mike Wazowski, Merlin, and Humphrey the Bear. That is what the Fab 50 should be. That's what it should be. All right, thank you. Boardroom meeting is adjourned. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we have some ideas to replace the NBA experience. And as well, we're going to play It's the Ride of Your Life with Randy Newman. Stick around for more tonight. The Jungle Navigation Company will no longer be servicing the nearby landing strip come January 1st, 1932. What are you going to do? Trek through the jungle like Professor Henry Jones Jr.? Why don't you just take a ride on Jungle Nick's boat tours? Jungle Nick's is proud to be the cheapest way to get down the river without just jumping in it. Just schedule your trip here at our local office. Schedule your journey and leave your bags with Python Pete, Nick's personal assistant, who of course lost a game of cards to Nick and now owes him a lifetime of servitude. Disclaimer, Jungle Nick's Boat Tours is not responsible for any items that are lost or stolen in or before transit. Now it's time to board Nick's boat. This gas-powered marvel is a 5-time runner-up in the annual Jungle Boat Race. Inside, find a selection of assorted candies and chocolates from the far west. Already opened glass-bottled colas and hand-carved wooden foot baths at every seat. Mayday Maria will go over the safety features of our vessel to ensure your safety. You can also enjoy onboard entertainment, including Pete learning to play the ukulele or giving you a synopsis of the play he wrote about dinosaurs coming back to life in modern-day Manhattan. So don't worry about having transport any longer. In just 2 weeks, Nick will have most of you down the river safely and on to your next adventure.
I'm sorry for going through your luggage.
Jungle Nick's Boat Tour. Adventure and most of your personal belongings are out there.
For the first time, it's real. We've traveled to the far reaches of the galaxy. We got recruited by the Resistance. And now, we're ready.
Come on, Dad. We gotta go save the ship.
Guys, we just got back from dinner. Give me 10 minutes. I had 3 bowls of that blue shrimp. Oh, everything's blue.
This week on Tom and Shariki, there's a mystery on their hands.
Shrieky, why is there ripped mail all over the hallway outside? Shrieky Atundu, did you throw the mailman down the elevator shaft again? Oh, Shrieky.
New episodes of Tom and Shariki this Thursday night at 9.
Welcome back to WDW News Tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I see we have a huge crowd watching tonight. Thank you so much. Please hit that like button if you're enjoying the show. And let's find out what's happening this week on Disney+. This week, Empty Space Jam. It's the chance to do your dance when there's no one else around at the Empty Space Jam. All right. Put your hands in the air if the profits aren't what you thought they were going to be. I can do these all night. Oh, Nick's at his podium. It's not time for that yet, though. It's fine. You can stay there. Whatever. It's fine. Leave him with the plant at the podium. Obviously, it was announced this week that the NBA experience is not going to reopen. It's done. It's finished. Are you booing? Were you a big fan?
No.
What are you booing that it's
I was
that
just
it
trying to
opened?
be nice.
You're trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I've said this on the show before. We took my father, and my father's a big basketball guy. He had a great time. But I can see how many people would not be interested in going there. I get that.
Yeah.
But they operated for like 7 months.
7?
Yeah, 7. And that's it. They've decided it's officially never coming back. So now the inevitable question is, what is Disney going to do with the space? We came up with some ideas, which we're going to show everybody now. These are ideas we have to replace the NBA experience. Let's see what we came up with. What do we got? The XFL experience.
Oh, that was big for a little bit.
Oh, it's already closed.
Oh.
Oh, darn. Oh, man. Club 23. Let me explain for the non-sports people. Michael Jordan's number was 23. All right. The Skittles store. Taste the rainbow. Buy the rainbow. The Magic Castle 3 gift shop. They have really big pens. They're really big.
Amazing.
The Panasonic projector experience. That's actually just Runaway Railway, I think. Probably. FIFA World. It's a big foot. People got that. I think that also was the planned Epcot Festival Pavilion. I think is what that was. Maybe this one was. The Star Wars Galactic Starport. It's a bigger hotel. More people paying the same prices. Uno to 50 Megastore. Because the first location was so successful, they needed a bigger space. Bob Chapek, One Man's Nightmare. It's mostly empty. It's mostly an empty warehouse. The eBay reseller shop.
Yeah.
It's themed to. It fits the Disney Springs. Fits the Disney Springs theming pretty well. Nothing. It'd be better as nothing. Like a half faded away palm tree would be better than the
nice
end. Those are
line.
ideas.
I like it. Yeah.
All ideas. What they'll choose to do, I don't know, but those are all ideas for the NBA experience. It's now time for a brand new game.
Randy Newman's gonna sing about a ride. And you guess.
All right, welcome to our brand new game show. It's the ride of your life with Randy Newman. We have 2 contestants from the audience tonight, and as Randy so eloquently explained, we are going to play 6 different Randy Newman songs, sung by Randy Newman himself. Each of the 6 songs is describing an attraction at Walt Disney World.
And they're going to play from a speaker across the room at a low volume.
Yes, they are. We have 2 contestants tonight. Basically, the way we play this game is we are going to play the song. Our 2 contestants have their buzzers. As soon as you want to take a guess on what attraction that song is describing, buzz in. Now be careful, buzz in. If you get it wrong, the other player will get a chance to guess as well. When the first person buzzes in, we're going to pause the song. If If you get it wrong, the second person will get to continue hearing the rest of the song. Okay? If you get it right, you get a point. 6 songs, the one with the most points at the end wins. Now, the little catch here is that each song varies in length from about a minute to 2 minutes. So, you have to guess. If the song ends before anybody gets it right, no one gets it. So you have to buzz in before the song is over. Okay. Let's meet our 2 contestants. I believe we have a family combo tonight, right? Brother-sister combo. We have John and Serena over here. Look at them floating along those musical notes. That's fantastic. Hi, John.
This looks like an ImageWorks exhibit from the 80s. When is Joe Rohde as Dreamfinder showing up?
All right. So, thank you, John and Serena, for coming by today and playing the game for us. This is the first time playing this one. I am super excited.
And the last.
All right. Well, let's get right to it. Both of you got the rules, right? Buzz in when you want to guess what attraction the song is being sung about. All right. Let's play that first Randy Newman song. Here we go.
Come into the building and there's a pre-show, and then we go in and we watch the first film, and then that one ends, and then another begins, and then we watch that one, and then that one ends, and then there's a third one. It's really short, and that one ends, and we leave, and we put the 3D glasses back in the bin so they can walk.
Serena.
Rise of the Resistance?
Is it Rise of the Resistance? No. Not Rise of the
They
Resistance.
didn't give him a banana.
All right, let's keep playing the song for John.
I think I just watched 3 things I could have watched at home, but they were in 3D at least. It's at the Imagination Pavilion. I wish they had.
John.
The Pixar Short Theater.
Yes.
Disney Pixar Short Film Festival, yeah.
That
Take
is correct. All right, 1 point.
Clapping is for the correct answer and not Randy Newman singing.
Oh.
Scared.
I'm going to play the rest of the song. Go ahead. Yep.
I think that's the end of that one anyway.
Contractually, we have to play the whole song for Randy. He gets
Yeah.
mad if we don't.
When you win awards, you
Yeah.
make that
I mean, we got to bow down to Randy. All right. Let's play song number 2.
Going to the show. I think we might be in Los Angeles, maybe New York. I don't know. We go into a big building, lots of kooky things inside, like a key under the mat, and someone smacked their head on a doorway. Get cool purple shades, Randy looks styling and profile.
Serena.
Muppets?
See if it's Muppets. It is. It is Muppet Vision 3D.
Sit on the ground and wait like the kids. There's a blue guy with a potted plant dancing above. The angry eagle yells at us to go in, so we go in the show. Frogman talk tells us about all the things, and the ironing board falls on our head. The pig lady gets on a water ski or something. The bunny runs away forever. But he comes back and sets off the fireworks at the request of the man made of computer shapes. Then the theater exploded, reminded Randy of a show he did in New Orleans. Happened once to me. But then we leave, but Randy's told he's gotta give up his shapes. Randy couldn't even buy them at the gift shop.
He couldn't get them at the gift shop. They don't
You buzzed in right in time, Serena. That song was almost over there. All right. All right, song number 3. Here we go.
Oh no. Randy don't like this one. It looks really sweet on the outside, but then you get in it and you sit and you close it and then, oh, you spin it, 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 spin it.
Think that's Serena? Is it the teacup? Sounds like it. It is. 2 points for Serena. See if there's more to this
I hope
one.
not. I feel like Randy kind of broke by the end of that one. He's passed out on the ground now, I think. There you go.
All right, 2-1 Serena. Let's play song number 4.
Getting in the line says it's 45 minutes, but Randy thinks it looks much shorter than that. Wait for a little while, then get in the elevator. Elevator takes us to the top. Wait some more upstairs, then you get in a rocket. Rocket goes around, and Randy goes around. The planet goes around, and we're all going around. And Randy waves at people and...
Serena?
Astro Orbiters?
Astro Orbiters is correct.
That's my favorite ride.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, people eat
There's
hot
more.
dogs. People eat grapes. People eat all sorts of bad food down there. Randy waves at them. Sometimes they wave back, but Randy's really up high, so they don't always see him. Randy sees a castle. Randy sees Space Mountain. Randy sees the carousel of progress. Randy sees the people mover. Randy sees other things the car riding for. Then the ride stops and Randy gets off the ride, and then the elevator takes us back downstairs. And then we leave.
I like that Randy always sings that he leaves.
Yeah.
He always has to mention that he left.
No one explains a ride better than Randy. All right, it's 3-1 Serena. Once this fades out, we'll go to song number 5. Here we go.
In a faraway place, go to a faraway land, go through a museum, and then through a hiking shop, I think. Then we get on a train. The train goes through the bamboo forest. And train goes up a hill, and for some reason goes through a building, like some sort of Asian contemporary resort. And then we're in the mountain, and then we go, and the train tracks are broken, and a bird pops out, and the bird says, "Stop there, no."
John.
Mount Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest is correct. All right.
Falls backwards, and then Randy gets sick and throws up on the people. And then we go out of the mountain and back in and back out, and then for a second I thought I saw a hairy man. The train stops and Randy's clothes are all wet, and so are the people around him. Go in the store and Randy buys a furry sweatshirt.
Wow. All right, Randy. There you go. All right, one song left. Serena has 3 points. John has 2. Let's hear song number 6.
Get on a boat, but there's no water. Gonna soar through the air, going through a child's bedroom. I promise I didn't look. Then we fall out the window. There's a flying lady, lots of houses. Oh no, the houses are shrinking, but we didn't change elevation. Oh, we go past the moon, and there's people on the moon. And then over the island where the offensive stereotypes
Serena.
Peter Pan?
It is Peter Pan's play.
Woo!
4 points for Serena. And Serena is
stereotypes
you
of all
can finish,
kinds.
Randy. You can finish.
People weren't bothered till now. Then the pirates fight on the boat, and we go around the other side of the boat, and the fight's over. But I think they're still fighting on the other side of the boat. The man gets eaten by a crocodile, and then we roughly crash into the dock. And then I have to get off onto the walkway from the airport.
All right. Well, big thanks to Randy Newman for supplying the songs tonight. 6 of his latest songs. You can probably see those on his next album release. All right, Serena, you won tonight's game. You're gonna get some core bucks from us to get some great prizes from our prize store. John, you'll get some as well for coming in second out of the 2 of you tonight. But thank you for playing. It's the ride of your life with Randy Newman. First ever time we played that game. I think that went pretty well. Give it up to both our contestants tonight. All right, here we go. Time to go to a break.
Yeah, just about. Real quick, I have something to plug. We have a new item from the carousel of products. I almost said progress. We have a new item from the carousel of products this evening. It is our first Universal-related item, but it's still a Disney item. It is our, oh boy. It is our Disney in the Streets, Universal in the Sheets t-shirt. It's a new one. There's the graphic. Just released right now, just this evening at Carousel of Products. Nope, not that. You can't buy that. I mean, you might be able to buy the NBA experience. I'm not sure. It seems to be available now, but right now, $20, as all of our shirts always are, because we believe in fair pricing at the Carousel of Products. Disney in the Streets, Universal in the Sheets. It's also available in the back for those of you here in person. There you go. Go grab it now. It's even got that really cool Carousel of Products logo on the sleeve.
If you have Cornac Plus, you can pay an extra $5 to buy it before anybody else tonight.
Wow.
So
we'll ship it. You get it mailed 5 minutes sooner than everyone else with Cornac Plus. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk about the Golden Jamboree a little more. And then we have Psychotic Comments still to come. And last but not least, our ticket book budgeting segment, all that and more coming your way tonight. Stick around.
Do you like to hold a basketball? Do you like to dribble a basketball? Do you like to shoot a basketball? Well then, come on and slam and welcome to the NBA Experience, Disney's newest offering in very specific niche entertainment. The NBA Experience, the only place where you can pay to answer basketball trivia and get your photo with a wax figure of NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Yes, the Adam Silver. Think that's all there is? Well, we're just heating up. Have you ever wanted to play basketball on an officially NBA-branded court that wasn't actually regulation size? Have you ever wanted to shoot foam basketballs from a slingshot like a friggin' Angry Bird? Yes? Then why are you not here yet? Branded by TripAdvisor as just like the NBA, but for fat old tourists. It's the NBA Experience, and because we want everyone to enjoy, we've got discounts and savings for you. Are you a breathing person? Discount! Have you entered our building? Another discount! Plus, even more savings if you're a cast member, annual pass holder, DVC member, Disney Visa card holder, or heck, have Tables of Wonderland. Why not? Make your way from downtown to the NBA Experience at Disney Springs. And coming soon, 2 new experiences full of razzle-dazzle you won't want to miss. First, we'll see how fast you can clean a basketball court in Broom Shakalaka. Sweep like never before. And don't miss our upcoming meet and greets with NBA-themed Disney characters, including Captain Shaq Sparrow, Orange Larry Bird, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The NBA experience. It's here, so you may as well check it out. Only at Disney Springs.
This week on Tom and Shariki, someone has some splaining to do.
Shrieky, did you order something on cable? We got charged here for a spaceship girth, the Great Nudie Ride, whoring over California, whoring around the world, whoring Fantastic Flight, just plain whoring? What did you order?
New episodes of Tom and Shariki this Thursday night at 9.
You've trained for this moment. Nothing can stop you now. And now, you can show all your friends back home that you can go the distance. Introducing the Tram-Free Parking Lot 5K from Run Disney. This event is currently available at all 4 parks at the Walt Disney World Resort. We always put your health and safety first, and everyone knows that while you can be safely crammed into literally any other ride vehicle right now, the open-air trams are just too risky.
They're super expensive. I mean COVID-laden.
For a limited time, all guests entering the parking lot will be automatically entered in the Run Disney Tram-Free Parking Lot 5K. Be a hero. Be a villain. Be you. Give it your all, and then reward yourself with an exclusive limited edition medal available once you reach your desired park for only $79.99. They are also available at shopdisney.com if you want to take your chances with them. Show the world that you did it in a parking lot. The Tram-Free Parking Lot 5K, brought to you by Run Disney. Run like there's no other options.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out the Disney Parks Incorrect Fact of the Week. Oh, missed the intro. Disney Quest needed to close and not just be updated. That's the incorrect fact of the week. There's a theme between all of these this week, by the way. There you go. Wonderful. Let's talk about what's coming up on the show the next couple weeks. Obviously, starting next week, Nick is no longer with us. I'm joking. Nick will not be here next week, but you'll be here for the rest of these, right?
Yeah, the 70s, I have bad feelings about
the
that
decade
one.
that is most the one you dress in on a daily basis is the one you're going to miss. But yes, so next week we begin the WDW News Tonight Pop Half Century as we count down through the decades of Walt Disney World's existence. We begin in the 1970s next week on, and that's going to include the top 7 attractions of the 70s, the Match Game, and a special edition of Behind the Music will happen next week on the show. On September 2nd, we are celebrating the 80s with the top 7 attractions of the 80s, the Pyramid, and again, Behind the Music. On September 9th, the 1990s, and on September 16th, the 2000s. So we have several themed up every week, themed to a different decade. We're looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The four of them will be fun.
Yeah, the 4 I get. Yeah. I'll have fun next week. Don't worry.
I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun. You know, you should buy the Wi-Fi so you can watch the show. Watching the show will only cost you like $180. It's
cheaper than Cornac Plus.
Is it? Are we sure about that?
I know.
It's from the same company. So. All right, let's talk about the Golden Jamboree, our celebration of 50 years of the Walt Disney World Resort. It's happening October 1st through the 3rd at and near the Walt Disney World Resort. So let's take a look at who will be joining us for this event, which is at the Hilton Orlando Lake Buena Vista on Hotel Plaza Boulevard at the Walt Disney World Resort is where this is taking place now. Ron Logan, the former executive vice president of Walt Disney Entertainment, is going to be talking about the overlays of the park icons. They were responsible for that, his division. So we're going to talk about that castle cake and so much more. Don Dorsey has been involved in every Epcot Lagoon show up until Illuminations Reflections of Earth, all of those. And he's also going to talk about his involvement in the Main Street Electrical Parade and the Electrical Water Pageant. He'll be with us. Bob Allen, who was a former Imagineer at Epcot Center and also a writer and show producer. He was in charge of all the production at the Disney MGM Studios pretty much from start to finish. He'll be joining us for a presentation. We have, of course, our concert on Saturday evening. Wasalu, formerly known as Buradika at Disney's Animal Kingdom, will be a part of that. Yeehaw Bob Jackson, a former entertainer of the River's Roost at Port Orleans Riverside, will join us, as will Piano Rob and friends formerly of Jelly Rolls will be at the concert. And last but not least, the voice of Sunny Eclipse, for the first time in his life performing these in front of a crowd. He will perform the entire set from Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. It has never happened before. It'll never, he's even told me it'll never happen again. This is a one-time only thing. I'm very excited about it. I don't know, people are laughing in the back. I don't know. Lee Cockrell, nope, why are you skipping Lee Cockrell? Lee Cockrell's very important. Lee Cockrell, former Executive Vice President of Operations for the Walt Disney World Resort, will present, as will Disney legend Bill Sullivan. Bill Sullivan, one of the men who helped settle this Florida property for Walt Disney World, sometimes tells stories of him and Dick Nunis turkey hunting on property before the park was finished. Right. Bill Sullivan has a lot of great stories. We're super excited to have him. And as well, part of that concert on Saturday, a reunion of the cast of the Adventurers Club, Kungaloosh, and the Comedy Warehouse as well will be reunited on stage at this event. More still to be announced, but we're happy a majority of our special guests have been announced at this point. We're very excited. Tickets available at goldenjamboree.com if you'd like to join us in person again at the Hilton Orlando Lake Buena Vista on Hotel Plaza Boulevard at the Walt Disney World Resort. We made the move to have a little more space for the event so more of you can join us, and also so it'd be easier transportation-wise for many of you. If you are going to be at Walt Disney World, there is transportation available to get to us at the Hilton.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. We're very excited. Yeah. And we will have details for those of you who can't make it in person. There will be details on how to watch from home very, very soon. We're working on that. Nice. Are you ready for, tell us who brings us the show every week.
Yeah, WDW News Tonight is brought to you by The Vacationaire, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next Disney trip. The best part is their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationaire, the official travel agency of WDWNT.
Thank you, Nick.
Use them to come to Golden Jamboree.
You could, yeah. But I think it's time to take a journey to a different place.
It is.
The wonderful world of Psychotic Comments.
Walt Disney presents
Always waiting for Jack Sparrow to show up, and he doesn't.
All right, here we go. The NBA experience will not reopen at Disney Springs, is the story. KJack48 said, the site will soon be the new home of the WDWNT experience, one man's merchandise.
Not big. Someone said it's not big enough.
Probably not. No.
Wow.
How about
Nick's in the envelope.
Yes, I am. That's all right. I'll say.
There we go.
There we go. I think that one. Yeah. That's what I was originally looking at. Then I messed up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Guests on a 5-night or longer Disney Cruise Line sailings required to take COVID-19 test. Chris wrote, serious question, why should the length of your cruise matter? Corona just sits around and be like, okay, I'm a spread now. And his buddies say, nah, man, it's only been 4 days.
Oh, man.
How about this story? Walt Disney World removing face mask requirements for outdoor rides, queues, and attractions. At Noel Victor wrote, hard to keep up with all the changes. Pretty soon they'll just have a weather board out front that says no mask or mask today.
I mean, it's not so much funny as it is possible
Yeah,
at this
a
point.
little bit. At Halogen Art wrote, all this flip-flopping makes me really nervous. Perhaps the direction of Master Gracie's portrait isn't settled after all. Either way. This story, of course, paid FastPass replacement announced.
Yep.
Genie Plus. Lots of comments there. Tom, not this Tom, but another Tom wrote, so if I'm doing the math, this one's free offering will cost my family of four $420 for a week. $420, the price point, makes sense because Disney must be high thinking I'm paying for this service. Hashtag fire Chapek.
There you go.
Captain Fish Poop wrote, I'm going to just wave $20 bills in the air as I walk past all the poor people in the standby line. Yep. At Mandy, yes, that one. It's so complicated. It's like you need a degree in genealogy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Someone just yelled a good one.
It is a good one.
Good one.
Wolf appreciates that. At Cafe Fantasia wrote, a time management tool shouldn't be necessary for guests to have fun at a theme park. Yeah. Lindsay Ann all along wrote this, literally no one thinks it's easier to get up at 7 a.m. every day of a vacation to select Lightning Lane rides and pay for endless upcharges.
This should be the wonderful world of sane comments this week.
Yeah. At Becky Trafford, you've never had a friend like this. Yeah, we have. It used to be free and actually useful.
I've had friends like Jeannie before. I've had friends who are only interested in my money.
Wow.
Thank you. Wolf said that's a good one.
All right, how about this last story? Got some good ones here. Abraham Lincoln, audio animatronic, folded over at the Hall of Presidents.
Oh, no.
PH Buckeye, animatronic, John Wilkes Booth strikes again.
They're great minds think alike.
Yep. Animatronic Biden wrote, I bet him $5 they couldn't touch his toes. Honestly, they better pay up because Papa Joe wants himself a Dole Whip.
Wow. Wow.
At Oozlam, Oozlam ducking the bullet this time.
He matrixed it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. At Lorian 1717. That's what happens when you chase a turkey leg with a dull pineapple whip.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
All right. At BZ, he just heard about Genie Plus.
What? Oh, because it's like,
Yeah, he just
I had to think about it for a second.
Yeah. That's a thinker. This one's not a thinker, though. Todd wrote, 407 beers ago. And that's your psychotic comments.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
What a week.
407 beers
All right, we're gonna.
ago. I love it.
No, the dodging the bullet.
Dodging the bullet.
That's the best one. We're going to take a break. When we come back, ticket book budgeting. Stick around for more.
Yeah.
People are like, make the show end. It's been more than 90 minutes.
Is your wife or girlfriend always cold? Then send her to Disney's Animal Kingdom. 9 out of 10 Iowa dads agree Animal Kingdom is the hottest theme park on Earth. Your significant other will be so overheated by the trip to Disney's Animal Kingdom that 74 degrees Fahrenheit will be an acceptable temperature in your home or apartment at night. Husbands and boyfriends can finally sleep in cool comfort thanks to the humid, hot walkways of Joe Rohde's pre-space work. It's not too hot to get some rest after a day in the midst of thousands of trees looking at an arthritic male swan with a woman's name.
My wife keeps the house so hot at like 78 degrees. I sweat just walking from one room to the next. Then I took her to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Now the thermostat's at 72, and I don't need a shower just from going to get a beer out of the fridge.
But what about the days where you can't get to the park? Try Dak in a Can room spray. The hot and heavy humid air should remind her in an instant of dreading through the paths of the Maharaja Jungle Trek or the sweltering heat of the Festival of the Lion King queue. If you only need the temperature at home lowered by 1 to 2 degrees, try Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge in a Can spray. Now available in 2 feels: ugly, stupid basement parking garage and Savannah View. We still don't have a solution to get her to not put her cold, clammy feet on you while you sleep, but at least it's a start. Disney's Animal Kingdom, from the makers of Toy Story Land. Also works in regions with Celsius.
This week on Tom and Shariki, things get messy.
Oh my God. Lord. Shrieky, it smells like a New York millionaire died in there.
New episodes of Tom and Shariki this Thursday night at 9.
Disney's Magical Express will no longer be servicing Orlando International Airport come January 1st, 2022. What are you going to do, take an Uber like a trash person? Are you going to take a minivan? That isn't going to exist either. Why don't you take a ride in Nick's Maxi Van? Nick's Maxi Van is proud to be the only thing in Orlando launching October 1st, 2021. Just schedule your trip online and Nick will give you his personal phone number. Hell, even if you don't schedule it, he might give it to you. Coordinate your pickup time with Nick and we'll greet you at the airport at your baggage claim. Don't worry about getting your bags, Pete ran onto the tarmac and got them for you. Once we have you and your luggage, and have successfully shaken the fuzz, it's into the Maxi Van. This tricked-out 1989 Chevrolet G20 will whisk you away in style to your $300 a night hospital-themed room at Disney's Pop Century Resort. Inside, find a selection of assorted candies and chocolates, already open soft drinks, and inexpensive foot baths at every seat. You can also enjoy our personal entertainment center featuring DVD copies of We're Back and That Thing You Do, but not before watching a charming video preparing you for your vacation hosted by Maria of Chatter Me Disney. For a more personal experience, feel free to turn off the TV and listen to Nick's favorite water park stories. Once we arrive at your destination, we'll drop you off at the guard shack while Pete argues with security as to if a mobile food order is valid for resort parking. What convenience! So don't worry about your transportation any longer. You won't have to wait 60 minutes for a smelly bus full of tourists and hope that your luggage made it on board with Nick's Maxi Van service. Again, the only attraction in Orlando launching October 1st, 2021. Book tonight by calling 407-WDIDNEY or online at geocities.com/NickMaxiVan257100121.
I'll be waiting for you. What kind of candy do you like?
That was abrupt. What's happening this week on Nintendo Switch? What happened? Crash Gondola Coot. Crash Gondola Coot. Does anyone remember Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Isn't there a new one?
Is there a new one?
Yeah.
Is there?
I think so.
Oh. I mean, there's a Crash Gondola Coot every week. Get it? Anyway. All right, time for ticket book budgeting. Well, that's adorable. What a cute opening. All right, with this segment, what we're going to be doing is we're going to present you the Magic Kingdom ticket book as it existed in 1971, and you're all going to have $2. And we're going to figure out what would you do with $2 in 1971. If that's all you had to spend, what would you actually write? And then we're going to do the same thing for right now. We're going to do the same thing for 2021. We've adjusted the ticket book standings of attractions, obviously added a lot in that was there over the last 50 years, and when we're going to do 2021. Nick is here. Obviously, our panel is back. We have Miss Allison and Eric, and they're in the boardroom again, and Wolf, all in the boardroom.
It's official business.
It's official business, yes. Okay, so let's show people what a 1971 ticket book might have looked like. There we go. So this is legitimate. We looked this up. These are the 1971 ticket book standings, and what we want to see is, what would you guys do if you had only $2? What are you doing? Nick, what are you doing with $2?
Waiting to see that again.
There you go.
All right. So here's the thing. With the $2, I automatically am taking 90 cents and going on 20,000 leagues. That's a no-brainer right there. I think, see, I'm spending a lot of money really quickly, but I'm going to what I'd be drawn to, and I think it's gonna have to, so I'm going, I'm in 1971, right?
You're in 1971,
so,
yeah.
with the sensibilities of 1971, what I might be thinking in 1971. So I'm trying not to use any kind of, memories of anything, thinking back on stuff. So I'm gonna go with Flight to the Moon, because that's where I'm gonna be drawn. So I'm taking two big hitters out of the way right away. And so if I do my math correctly, I'm at $1.65 at this point. So that is giving me, what, 35 cents?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically I gotta look in the 10-cent and 25-cent.
Otherwise you're gonna have money left over.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the kink boats. So we're now got to pick something from Main Street Vehicles or Cinderella's Golden Carousel. I'm not into carousel, so I'm doing the Main Street Vehicles. There you go. That's my trip.
So what's your full thing?
It's 20,000 leagues.
Okay, 20K.
Yep. Flight to the Moon.
All right.
The Mike Fink Keel boats. And the Main Street Vehicles.
Well, that is an interesting group.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all about vehicles. I'm all about transportation.
All right. Miss Allison?
Oh, goodness. Okay, so I got to go with the king boats as well.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Party time.
I am going to go with the, let's see, so that's 25 cents. Then the Davy Crockett Explorer canoes. Then I'm going to take the Walt Disney World Railroad. I think it's very classic Walt Disney. Takes you around, take a nice little view of around Magic Kingdom. So I'm going to go with that. So that is, I have 50 cents left, I believe. 50 cents. Let's do Mr. Toad.
Yeah.
Let's do Mr. Toad. Those are my 4 attractions.
Okay.
Lots of wild rides on your trip around the kingdom. Yeah.
I know it.
It sounds bad when you say it. Eric Morton, go ahead.
As much as I want to ride the kink boats, I just
doesn't?
feel like there's no way you're getting enough kink for your $1.25. So
That's what you think.
I'm going to start with 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Corn
Save some
dog.
in my mind.
I don't think corn dogs were 5 cents in 71.
I'm actually going to do the shooting gallery. I like the shooting gallery.
Okay.
I have to see my bears, so country bears.
Yeah.
Mr. Toads, because that's a fun ride, or a wild ride. I'm going to do the kink boats as well, and the carousel.
People in these kink boats.
I do want to know what the Country Bears sounded like when the speakers worked really well.
Like, that'll be cool.
They didn't, though. It just, audio quality of that kind was acceptable in 1971. They sound the same now. Just speakers have gotten a lot better in 50 years, is what happened. This is really hard because what I really would have wanted to do is like 20K Tiki Room and Bears, right? And that's just too much. Like I couldn't do all of that. And then I also really want to do Mr. Toad. So 20K is a must. Like if I was there, like that would have absolutely been the e-ticket I bought. It's a submarine that looks like it's out of the movie.
Yeah.
That would have happened. Toad would have happened also. So that put us at $1.40 already. At that point, there's only so much I can do. So I'm gonna do Snow White. It's another 50 cents. And then vehicles, I want to ride the omnibus. So I want to ride the omnibus.
So we just had the same day.
Huh?
We just did the same thing.
Did we?
Yeah.
But did you specifically get the omnibus?
Can I request to do them in a different order than you, so we're not riding together?
So you don't
That's a little bit awkward,
Wow.
yeah.
I know Tom rides his own ride vehicles.
We're both a little portly to sit together on 20K.
Could I please have my own submarine?
Those seats were tight.
I'm a vlogger, maybe for
Those 20K seats were real tight. Eric and I can't sit together.
It's snug in there.
Okay, so let's look at, obviously not adjusted for inflation because it'd be like $2,000, but let's look at what the 2021 ticket book looks like. All right, here's 2021's ticket book. So this is, again, we think this is what these might be, right? So in the A-ticket, 10-cent column, you have the Swiss Family Treehouse, the Main Street Vehicles, the Prince Charming Regal Carousel, the Liberty Square Riverboat, Tom Sawyer Island, and Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. In the B ticket, you have the Railroad, the Mad Tea Party, the Hall of Presidents, Magic Carpets of Aladdin, Filler Magic, the Barnstormer, and the Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. A 50-cent C ticket could ride the Speedway, Dumbo, the Enchanted Tiki Room, the Country Bear Jamboree, Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, and the People Mover. A 75-cent D ticket is Small World, Jungle Cruise, Pirates, Astro Orbiter, Buzz, and the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And an E ticket would be Peter Pan's Flight, Big Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Space Mountain, or the Haunted Mansion. Miss Allison, what are you doing?
Okay. Trying to like make some calculations here. Okay. Let's do obviously Carousel of Progress, 10 cents. And the TTA, and that's 50 cents, so that's 60 I've already spent. Let's go, let's do the Haunted Mansion. I think I'm in the mood to do Haunted Mansion. So right now that is, I've spent $1.50, I still have 50 cents. 50 cents. Let's do, gosh, I don't even know.
There's so many choices.
Yeah, there's a lot on there.
There is.
So many choices now.
The genie's going to be really tough.
Wow.
Okay, 50 cents. Let's do Laugh Floor. I do like the Laugh Floor. And then I have 25 cents more. Let's do, I'll do Fill Her Magic.
This is why we need apps to tell us what to do, because this one
For-
is a lot more thinking on this
For
one.
people like me.
Yeah. Like in 71, we had no problem.
So what is your list again?
So I did Fill Her Magic, Laugh Floor, Haunted Mansion, The People Mover, and Carousel of Progress.
Okay. Eric?
All right, so we're going to start with Splash Mountain for 90 cents. 10 cents, we're going to do the Riverboat. Leaves me $1, which gives me time to ride the People Mover. And then I can ride the Railroad for 25 cents. Oh, then it gets rough. And then I will ride the Riverboat 2 more times.
I mean, you can do that. Yeah, that's a thing you can do. Wolf?
All right. Finishing up my list here. Let's do, I'm going Laugh Floor, 25 cents. Fill Our Magic, another 25. We're doing Country Bears, 50 cents. So I got $1 right there. I'm actually going to do Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spins. I like it. So we'll do that, and I got 25 cents to play around with. So, I'm probably going to do the Railroad. Why not?
All right.
I think that, yeah.
Well, provided it's open, but yeah.
Well,
I remember the railroad. It went in a circle. Nick, what do you got? Oh, I see you doing math. You're He's very perplexed.
Math game.
This is the math game. This is the new math game.
All right, so I'm going. I'm gonna do some B tickets here.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the Railroad, the Hall of Presidents.
Wait, what do you?
Did
That's
he
not
say
a
the Braille Road?
That's not. Yeah.
The Walt
Number
Disney-
one, he said Braille Road.
The
Number two,
railroad.
it's
Stick
not
your
a
hand
D
out the
ticket.
window of the train.
The Railroad.
Stop feeling the television. It doesn't have any bumps.
Walt Disney World Railroad. 5 cents.
Okay, it's a B ticket. Yeah.
That's what I said. I said
You
B.
said D
No, I said B.
tickets. All right.
Hall of Presidents.
All right.
PhilharMagic.
Okay.
So that's 75 cents. We're going to toss in some Carousel of Progress
85.
at 85 cents. All right, now, this is where it gets interesting. Because I feel like I have to do Splash, so I'm going to put in Splash Mountain. So now I'm up to 175, right? So back down the other end.
You could do 2 A's or a B.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, you know what? We're gonna do some. Let's just do some Tom Sawyer Island and some riverboating.
There you go.
There you go.
There you have it. All right. My goal is going to be to try to spend the day at Magic Kingdom with only $2. So I want to do some longer stuff.
Oh.
So we're gonna do Bears. We're gonna do Tiki Room. We're gonna do PhilharMagic. We're gonna do Carousel of Progress.
Wow.
We're just doing a whole bunch of theaters. We're gonna spend some time in this park.
I feel like the air conditioning is the big draw here. You're
Yeah,
just
especially in like
doing
August,
air
this would be
conditioning.
great.
Yeah.
This is a good use of $2. I'm going to do the People Mover.
Yep.
Just seems like a fun thing to do. And then the Riverboat.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
going for all
getting
these
a lot
lengthy
in.
rides.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to spend. I'll even have a nickel left to buy a corn dog
There we go.
in 2021. There you go. Again, this, of course, adjusted for inflation, would be like $3,000. But yeah, there you go.
I did a lot more in 2021.
Well, in 2021, right, the ticket book has changed a lot,
Yeah.
right? So like the Tiki Room would not still be an e-ticket in
Right.
2021, right?
Yeah.
That makes a big difference. And also the park had a lot more to do. So there's more stuff,
Sure.
distributed through the ticket book, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
If you're a WIGS member, we do have a post show coming up for you. And remember, kids, heart, we did all that we could. Good night.